Welcome back, everybody. This is the Dragon Ball FighterZ World Tour final Tenkaichi event here at First Attack Puerto Rico. I am Romanova.
And I'm Sajam. Yeah, this is going to be a great tournament. Top 8 is super stacked. We had a ton of killers coming out from all over the world to compete here in the top 8. It's going to be a great one so far. As you mentioned, I think it's very important to say, the last Tenkaichi event on the stop.
Yeah.
We just have 2 Saga events left before the World Tour Finals, which should be a lot of fun. So, I'm really excited for this. There's a lot of people in this top 8 who need points, who are really struggling to get that last little bit and squeeze in there. So, I'm excited for it. And 2 of the people on the stage are people who I'm sure would love to have some points and are very familiar with each other as players as well.
Oh, definitely. So, this is kind of a match of friends here from the West Coast. We have Apology Man and Supernoon.
Apology Man checking his hair, making sure it survived the humidity, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. You know, he is ready to go. He is, like you were saying earlier, too, the currency. Yeah, if he wins this, he's gonna have to.
He's gonna have to. Yeah, he's gonna have to go to the bank and be like, "Hey, whatever Puerto Rican pesos I won for winning, can I turn that to USD? Because I don't know what currency I got for winning this thing, but I need to make sure I have it." He asked you if you spoke Puerto Rican earlier.
Yeah. I said "Que tengo un buen día," and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't know you can speak Puerto Rican."
I see. He's an educated man.
Very educated.
Yeah.
Very educated in the piccolo.
Well-traveled. He's been all over the world. He's a really strong player, and he's playing up against Supernoon first. These two have played each other a lot. And you mentioned West Coast matchup. Yeah, NorCal, SoCal. This is pretty standard stuff. And on the other side, we have 2 SoCal players in winner side top 8. So all players from California in winner side top 8 of this bracket, which is insane when you consider that, you have players like Nakkiel and Sage and Wawa and Shanks and Tachikawa and all these really strong killers from all over the world. So it's an interesting top 8 the way it's shaking out, especially in winner side, I think.
Absolutely. And you were talking about points, too. One of the things that I think was really important to note here was Tachikawa making top 8. I know that there have been a little bit of team struggles, like figuring out a team. Yeah. And his team that he has now seems to have been the one that works and got him into this top 8 here on the loser side. So.
I'm a fan. Yeah, watching him lose to Frieza, though, in winners was a little disheartening, right? I was like, oh, come on, man.
It was karma. That's karma.
Is it? It's like he couldn't quit him. He's like, I can't quit you. And then once he did, Frieza came back from the grave, and I was like, hold up.
Yeah. How many times is, well, don't actually quote me, because it's probably not that many, but I'm going to be dramatic here and be like, how many times has Frieza been resurrected? It just seems like Frieza always comes back. We're always coming back to Frieza.
I'm a little hurt that
right?
Cell has never come back, because I thought he was such a great villain. But to be fair, I think he had a nice arc. So.
He had a good run. I don't know if it would be the same.
Yeah, probably nothing will be that whole tournament series anyway.
So one of the things that I think we're going to see here a lot, Sajam, with Apology Man's game plan is we're going to see a lot with the snap meta.
Well, yeah. The interesting thing about Apology Man and how he builds his game plan in every game is that the goal is at least the minimum interaction with your opponent as possible, right? It's like get a hit, snap you, force you to block this mix-up, that straight 50-50. If you get hit, snap again, and just run that mix-up, right? Like, the goal is if you make one mistake or if he gets one good hit in neutral, then the match should snowball in a way that puts him in a huge life advantage, gets a character killed, forces out your sparking. It's really to put you on the back foot immediately. His team is really good at doing that.
Yeah, his team's very impressive, especially thriving in the corner.
Yeah, as soon as you get hit in the corner, fuzzies all day, you just get snapped over and over. Every combo builds 1 meter, and then he's just, he spends it, vanish snap, or he just drops you into an assist. It's bad news. Here we go. First match of this top 8 here. Supernoon versus Apology Man. Gets put by that GT Goku assist, and already in the corner, blocking. 2L gets stuffed. Early hit for Supernoon.
Oh, absolutely. And this is like the positioning that you want to have. You want to make quick work of Piccolo as soon as you can if you're Supernoon in this matchup. Oh, almost got the hit there. Did not confirm.
Yeah, you see delays on the strings. That's a punish. Even though he air blocked, had time to get on the ground at 2M. That's a big punish. But the main thing about this is, for Supernoon, he's staggering and trying to delay his string so that he can build his assist back in the corner there. Level 3 early. A lot of damage.
Could potentially force an early spark, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, you see, that's why he backed off, waiting to try to see if he was going to spark out of there. Dragon Rush broken, and that's huge. The M after the Clash, H Mystic Ball. Apology Man's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a dead Teen Gohan, and he is out of there.
Yeah, smothered early, and this is huge, right? If you can cut off part of the team, get rid of the assist early, it's such a big win. Piccolo Goku is a really solid shell, but losing that character early is definitely rough for Apology Man. Counter, super dash there.
Oh yeah, the super dash from Apology Man there. Gonna snap out, bring in GT Goku. Doesn't want anything to do with that beam assist.
Yeah, gonna string him up, Hell Zone.
Yeah, get those Hell Zone grenades out of there, make it so he can't see.
Oh,
and the grab.
Yeah, empty low, he blocked the first part of the mix-up, but that's a pretty standard option after from a lot of Piccolo players. Ooh, reflect, he thought Bardock was gonna hit the double overhead with the jump L.
Yeah, cracked right over the dome. Here we go.
Oh, dropped the end of the combo, but yeah, he was ready for that tag. I think he backed up, probably expecting it, or not wanting to go air-to-air with Piccolo. Wow. No
I like the movement going on right now, too. Oh, super dash through the key blast here.
Snap.
Snap out, bring back Piccolo.
Yeah, goes 2M low, and he blocked it. Gumball mix-up spark.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. If Piccolo gets hit there, he's dead, and then, you know, the chances of winning pretty rough after that, I think.
Yeah, you definitely don't want anything to do with being in the corner against the Kid Boo Ball. Locking you down, that Gumball is relentless.
Yeah, rough super dash.
And this might be the opening that Apology Man needed, but he drops that.
That's a huge drop. String him up, Gumball, no reflect. That wasn't a real block string, but gets hit low, sparks up. And I agree. I think you have to kill this Piccolo here. You know, he doesn't have sparking left anyway. Yeah, Air 2H. I love that combo choice. Nice and simple from Supernoon. Javelin to get the job done.
Yeah, now Apology Man does have a really good Super Saiyan Goku. Don't get me wrong. He has been playing this character for a very long time. But him without Piccolo is just... It's just not the same Apology Man that we would normally see, right?
Yeah, and this is a tough spot to be in too. Snap so that you don't have to deal with any assists or anything. That's a good choice, I think. But just clean beam. Oh, missed the combo. Got
the
a
stare
raw.
down.
Yeah, and then a raw counter hit, standing him afterwards. Great damage from Supernoon. Dropped it. I think that route is a little finicky, but...
Oh, and the punish on that with that 2H. That is going to be a dead Super Saiyan Goku. And it looks like game one here is going to... Supernoon.
Yeah, cleaned up. I mean, you know, that's the way you want to play this kind of a matchup. We talked about it earlier, but the main thing about Piccolo and this team in general is the little interactions that you get into in the beginning of the match are so important, because if Piccolo gets to hit it right away, it could be over. So, you know, I think smothering him early and forcing out spark, forcing out kills on characters, that's really important in a matchup like this. It's just scary because if round start, you don't get the hit, it might turn around. Like, if this is like air dash back, jump L, and he hits you or something, you might die right away, right? It could just be the end of the match.
Absolutely. Wow. We saw earlier, too, when Apology Man was playing Dekillsage. Now, Dekillsage has told me that he is one of his demons in tournament, and he normally doesn't win against Apology Man. And it was that corner, you know, positioning that had him and just kept being so oppressive.
He just gets wrong every time.
And here we go. We might get a glimpse of it here against Supernoon.
Ooh, he had the block in the beginning, vanishes out, no meter to counter vanish for Apology Man. He's gonna string him up, doesn't have his assist just yet. And Bardock is available. Super dash in, but nice call out. Apology Man really good about playing behind that Piccolo assist. Drop combo though.
Yeah, that beam drop kind of hurts a little bit. We're taking in Kid Boo, gonna get that heavy legs there.
Yeah, I think one thing we've seen a lot is a lot of people have switched to Team Gohan in this version of the game, right? Oh, that was a sick combo to the Dragon Rush off the Piccolo orb. But a lot of drops from this character for people who have just picked him up, right? I think it's definitely part of the growing pains of learning a new character like this.
Oh yeah, I mean, granted, there are certain ways to play him, right? Like simpler ways, but if you want to really master that character, wow, that 2H on Piccolo coming in.
Yeah, good call out. Early tag from Apology Man in the start of this, so I like that Supernoon is ready for it again. All right, forcing the mix-up off the Gumball, no reflect, and he sparks out.
Does not want anything again to do with that. Oh, the reflect and the punish on that.
Yeah, big damage here. Sparking hit with Team Gohan and a lot of meter to spend for Apology Man. Gonna be clean.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna snap out though. Gonna go into Kid Boo here, trying to make work. Supernoon sparks.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Given the situation, you probably don't want to give up Kid Boo in one mix-up for free after you lost all that life. Nice punish.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do. Some people won't make a move when they see those legs out there, but, you know, good for Supernoon for calling that out.
Gonna be level one for the kill.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. You know, they both trade sparkings, but a big win of Supernoon to get the kill right there. Apology Man with a lot of meters, so I think basically his Bardock or whatever character he hits next is probably a one-touch kill.
Now, if Apology Man can make a move here, this is still really good for him. These are two of his characters he's been playing the longest. There we go, and there's the opening that he needed. We're gonna take him to the corner.
Yeah, that's the kill. More than enough meter.
Set it up with the Hell Zone grenades. I think he meant to combo that.
Yeah, it was dropped. Wow, ran under Dragon Rush. He was hidden in that little GT Goku body. That's gonna be big. Spend the meter, and then he's gonna extend, go for the triple level 1 for the kill. Oh, he didn't even tech out its blue. Not like this. Oh, didn't spend another meter? Maybe he's X'd out, actually. I didn't see.
The Cursed Azul.
That might hit both.
There.
No, it just hit the one, and that's the punish. Man, look at the blue life on Bardock, though. If Apology Man gets a hit, he's got to snap.
Yeah, that would be a good time to snap, especially if that... He just needs to find that opening, though.
Yeah, any hit
really
will do
does.
it. Because you want to snap in Bardock and then probably bring in Kid Buu, and both those characters die in one hit. But you see Supernoon just waiting. He knows that the blue life's coming back. No reason to get crazy. Gumball hits.
That does hit. I don't know if he was pressing a button through there, trying to reflect it.
Yeah, I got caught wiggling, and it's going to be lots of time lost. Spirit Bomb, first one of the top 8.
Hold your hands up. Genki Dama time.
Get to see those molars. Drop them. We'll see what the mix-up's going to be.
Oh.
Waited. I think he was trying to call out Reflect, or maybe reversal level 3.
I think so also.
All right, snap.
Yeah, we're going to snap out. Okay, so unfortunately you didn't get that blue light that we were talking about earlier. Oh, tries to go for the jump heavy. Denied.
Yeah, string him up. Clash, reverse clash. Oh, he reflected, though. Yeah, he's going to reflect, no punish.
Goodness.
That was a good try from Supernoon. And the 2H anyway. He hit the deck.
And look at that damage from that.
Extension, that'll do it.
enough to
Supernoon
kill.
winners finals. Oh, easy. Man said easy. And then he was like, wait, how did I lose? And he's like, well, it was so easy. I don't really remember, I'll be honest.
That was great.
My man said easy?
What a pop-off, too.
That's
Didn't
cold-blooded.
have to even motion a pop-off, just said easy.
That's cold-blooded. You gonna do that while you're still sitting next to him? Could you imagine? Said easy, and then Venice's like, well, how did I even get hit right there? And he's like, well, let me explain. What had happened was, let me just break it down for you. There was a reflect, and then you got smoked, and then it'd be like that. So that's first set of top 8, a quick one. 2 out of 3, and Apology Man sent to the losers bracket real quick by Supernoon, who's definitely someone who needed to come in here and win.
Yeah.
Like, if he wants to qualify, you know, he's got to make it far in this bracket, right? He needs these points. So putting himself in winners finals is a great start.
And he had a really good season last year, so I think that this is definitely the momentum switch that he needed in this year of the tour.
Yeah.
So
one of the few players that made top 8 at Evo, right? So that is definitely a big one. And played well last year. Didn't make it to the finals, but was pretty close. He was stuck in that forbidden LCQ that we all had to bear through. It felt like an anime, like, tournament arc where everybody was just stuck there fighting for their life.
4 LCQs?
Bro, that was crazy.
4.
That was such a crazy LCQ situation. We got our other winner semis match coming up. If you guys want to follow the bracket, Smash.gg. Under featured tournaments, look up First Attack here in Puerto Rico in 2019. Other side of this, double West Coast players against SoCal players. We have Subatomic Saber versus ChrisG, who was just in that top 8 over at ECT. Unfortunately, couldn't compete.
And this is the match that I think out of our top 8 I'm actually most excited for because obviously ChrisG has been playing Frieza. Really cool stuff that we've seen. We've even seen like him using the pizza disc cutters, like throwing those out and using the charge up just to get some meter. I love it. I love the way that he plays Frieza. Great character pickup. And we have Subatomic Sabers, who is a master of Vegito.
Yeah, we got a button check, it looks like, on
yeah,
the
definitely
screen.
a button check.
Wow, it's Cooler. I didn't expect to see Cooler picked. Even, and, you know, in all based on the characters, but even in button check. Good old Cooler. I know somewhere Damascus is excited about Cooler.
I mean, have you seen that knee?
The knee.
Look at that
Look
knee.
At the knee. Look at that knee. It's a frustrating knee. I don't blame you. Yeah, button checks for sure. Out there, standard characters for either player.
Yeah, we're no stranger to the ChrisG button checks. He does like to warm up those hands.
Yeah. Every time I look at Cooler, I just think of Damascus. Like every time he gets on a top 8, Buller.
Shout out to him.
He just every time. Okay, guys, we have Buller here.
Oh my
in top
goodness.
8. It just cracks me up, man. Damascus, he's a hero.
Dude, the year of the bee.
The bee.
The year of the bee, the red bee.
They just got it. It just fresh and hot in Europe, along with like they got Deadmau5 this year too, I think.
We got Vegito.
They got Skrillex this year in Europe, brand new.
Frieza.
It's crazy. Yeah, team's locked and loaded. We're just waiting for ChrisG to lock in. Maybe he's having a headset situation there. He usually comes locked and loaded with like 7 headsets, so.
He's over that Teen Gohan. Maybe he's just ready to go back after seeing all the Teen Gohans this fine past 2 days.
Yeah, Teen Gohan is a great character, but ChrisG is like a character hipster. You know, like as soon as the character is good, he's like, I'm out of here. He
is. There was like even a stint like, you know, at first he was playing, what was it, Android 18, Trunks, and Super Saiyan Vegeta?
Yeah.
That was his team for a minute. Dropped those.
He doesn't like making it easy. I feel like he's like one of those players that for some reason, if his characters end up being really cheap, he's like, I gotta get out of here. Like, let me just switch to some other character and like, you know, play that character for whatever reason.
But to be fair, I mean, he's still playing strong characters. Like, I mean, Frieza himself is not that bad, but like the characters he plays around him are very strong characters.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's like it's like, it just feels like Chris never wants to play the best characters, right? Like, I think the exception is when he innovates it and it's like, well, these are my characters, this is who I'm going to play, right? But yeah, he's just so interesting in that regard because it's always like he's got to play something that's a little different or a little like kind of his own, right? He always got to play that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I love Subatomic Saber's team. I love that this team is kind of like old school at this point, but he's still rocking the Cell, still rocking Go Tanks, and he's rocking Vegito. It's very fun to watch him play and see what he does with this. And you know, the rings, they lock you down. You gotta hold that.
This is a cool team because it's like a team of like patches past, right? Like a few patches ago, this is like such a fun team. Yeah, it's like if someone today was playing like Gohan 16 like Vegeta or something, and you're like, wow, it's like March of 2018. That's awesome. Like it's like such a weird team, you know what I mean? So that's what I like about watching Sub is like this is the team he's been playing for a long time and never dropped it. This is like the characters that he's been playing and been interested in for forever. So, you know, there's a lot of Vegito players that used to play the character, maybe don't play him so much anymore, and he is stuck with his character. His Vegito, Cell, Go Tanks, and if he hits you with something clean into a sparking, you're dead. Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's very, very, very clean about that.
Yeah, and this team, it will make you block forever.
Yeah, it's very good. You get stuck 5L, walk back 5L, walk back 5L. Maybe I should hit a button.
And we are getting into it.
Yeah, second set of the top 8 here. It's going to be a good one.
Winner's side. Winner's side.
Winner of this play, Supernoon, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've talked about it a couple times. Dekillsage had said earlier that, like earlier in the week, I think, that he has favored ChrisG or Wawa to win this. Obviously, Wawa, unfortunately, is out. However, ChrisG, winner's side, you know, his predictions could still come true.
Yeah, I have to apologize. Before this tournament, I was like, dude, it's going to be a Wawa Shanks Grand Finals. I feel like I commentary cursed them. Yeah, I was like, my bad, dude. Wawa Shanks Grand Finals for sure. I was like, these are so good. Clipped by his own disc.
Hey, it's canon. That happens.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It just didn't slice him in half this time.
Unfortunately. Man, imagine if that happened. I could totally see them making that happen to Frieza in this game. Up tech? Interesting. A lot of people don't like to up tech against that. Ooh, raw 5L. Yeah, no assist available. He's going to have Cell back.
Yeah, and one thing Vegito does so well is keep him in the corner.
Yeah, his corner brush is great. His corner routes are fantastic as well. Tried for the 2H on incoming with the double jump from Chris.
Yeah, that was great. And then the discs are out. Gonna combo off of them. Here we go.
Clean, knockdown.
And the knockdown right into the level 3.
Yeah, I like that choice.
Up.
Vegito's in trouble and the spark out from Sub. That's a big win. Oh, and he thought the Galactic Donut was going to combo, I think.
Got the super dash after that. Extends it with the Yamcha assist. Pizza disc out. Gonna combo.
Yeah, take the Dragon Rush for the knockdown. Yeah, guard cancel. That's a rough spot to be for Vegito, right? He's not really good at fighting back like that. Nice challenge from Sub. He tried to hit a button under the GT Goku assist in case ChrisG ran forward.
I really like the movement here.
Oh, the reflect calls it out.
Yeah, he just waited and got the punish on that.
He has 2 meters here. We'll see how much he can build by the end of this. The assist, Dragon Rush. Gonna get close. The sword goes.
All right, super
I think he's gonna have a jump H after. Nothing.
Oh,
no,
nothing.
Yeah, he's just gonna Z change out. This Christian loves to do this. Use the Spirit Ball, and I feel like, yeah, you never know if he's gonna extend it or not, or if he's just gonna do one. He does that a lot. That's something that he's always done since he's played Yamcha.
And he gets 2H there, though. You can't do that on Go Tanks. That 2H is too good.
Yeah, it's going to be the snap. Frieza coming in. Oh, that was a reflect attempt.
I like that, though. He shot out the little finger beams. There we go, Beyblades. Tries to super dash in again on Go Tanks, though. Gets clipped by the Cell assist.
Yeah, not easy to confirm off that, and no snipe on the tag. He was already up in the air.
Yamcha assist is back up, though.
Yeah, scared to contest on the ground when Yamcha assist is around, for sure. See that double jump?
He could be up in the air, and he's just zipping across the screen, ready to catch you with those fists.
Super dash lands for Sub. Oh, combo off of it. Nice work from Chris. All right. Yeah, chooses to go for the reverse Kamehameha instead of the Dragon Rush or anything like that. Missed the combo. That doesn't look like an easy extension, actually.
And he was trying to extend it with Frieza assist, too.
Yeah, I think most assists, it's not so bad. That one looked a little funky. Snap into Frieza again. No meaty from Sub.
Probably a little easier when you have a beam assist, but his is more of like a flash explosion.
Yeah, twice in a row, Chris tried to punish that. Easy peasy 2H.
Yeah, great job calling that out from ChrisG. Oh, missed the snap.
Yeah, that's important. Sub lost a lot of life there. Air dash, empty low in the corner. This again, 2M.
Gonna build a decent amount of meter off of this. We're at 4 bars already. Here we go. Going into level 1.
Yeah, level
Right
3
into
after.
level 3.
Take as much as you can get.
Yeah, now this isn't the enhanced one because you don't have a teammate dead on your team yet, but one mix and this could be it. There it goes.
6M?
Yeah, the 6M. Sometimes that's the best way to close it out, man.
Yeah, it's like Old Faithful. You can't go wrong sometimes. Plus, you know, assists are there and stuff. Like, it's not so bad. Super Dash confirm off the freeze assist. Sparks up.
I like it, especially to just try and gain some of that meter.
Yeah, gonna build enough meter here. Extension. Missed it.
Dropped it, though.
That is huge. With that sparking gone. I mean, Sub, you know, he doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but that's big drop from Chris.
Okay, both players playing very patient. The Beyblade is out, gets caught super dashing right into it.
To be fair, it's been a while. I don't blame him. It's been a while since people fought him
It's been
against
a while.
Beyblade. He's like, maybe it'll work. I'm not sure. Oh, he'd already used his air action. No cancel off the air 2H. This should be the kill.
Oh, yeah. Only needs a level 1 for it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. He's out of here. There's one character left.
I thought he might Z-change in Yamcha just because he has a lot of health and you could use the assist, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Is he just going to do Spirit Ball? No? What?
All right, ChrisG. All right, making a statement here. Still getting the hit here on Gotenks, though. This is going to be a dead Gotenks. Game 1 looking like it is going to ChrisG.
Yeah, that was a weird level 1.
He's like, I don't know, man.
Like, for a second, I thought he tried to snipe something, and then I was like, all right, he's going to do this, and then he's going to do, like, you know, I don't even know. I was like, what, is it Spirit Ball maybe to bring in Yamcha? They didn't do anything? I was like, okay, I got nothing. I got nothing.
There's some things going on today. Earlier today, we had a random, like an accidental spark from Sage when he was playing.
Yeah.
So now we got an accidental level 1, you know? Let's play some bingo.
Yeah,
See what other cursed events can happen
sometimes,
in this final Tenkaichi event.
Mistakes are made. Teleport. Nice.
Okay.
2H after. Yeah, that's a really good combo route from Frieza, I think. Gives him a lot of corner carry.
Okay, goes for the...
Lots of staggers.
Yeah.
That's because Chris doesn't have any assists, so yeah, he was trying to stagger so that he could waste enough time for both assists to come back.
I saw Subatomic try and like reflect out of there too. Gets the hit from the Ki Blast though.
Auto combo. Yeah, try the air dash H. Oh, 2H hits the cell assist. There's a reflect.
And ChrisG is doing a really good job at taking every opportunity when he has a chance to get out of the corner to take it. Like, he's paying attention to every time there is a gap.
Yeah. Screen space is important against a team like this. You don't want to end up in the corner. Oh, no tech. He just got clipped.
Did not escape out of it.
Yeah, I think that's kind of tough to tech out of. Like, you just barely got hit by it, so reacting is not always easy.
There it is. There's the charge up.
Yeah, why not take some meter? You have to be mindful that you didn't just spend meter, so that you're not on meter penalty, but it's very good besides that. Nice punish.
Yeah, that was a great super dash through the diagonal beam there. Didn't end up getting hit by it. Was clean cut. Level 3.
Yeah, reflect on wake up tag.
I like the patience there too, but still manages to get hit here by Vegito. Subatomic Sabers taking that corner positioning now.
Yeah, level 1 for the knockdown. So we'll see Chris, no spark or anything yet. 6M.
Wow, the defense here puts himself into the corner there.
Yeah, Dash OS after to keep himself safe. See what Chris is going to try and gets opened up. It's one of those moments where like the Vanish was trying to beat the guard cancel, but then you ended up putting yourself in such a bad spot for it, and he spends a meter. Sparks up. Again, sub-sparking on defense I think is actually very good for Chris. Oh, that's a reset. A lot of damage sparking 2M starter.
Yeah, I like the way that he started and opened him up there. Oh, okay, I thought he was going to back off, maybe throw some ghosts, but yeah, did not. Sparking is already gone. Gets the hit, though. This is going to be a dead GT Goku.
Yeah, nice pressure from Sub in the corner.
Does need to use the level 1. Not a big deal, though. Still has 3 bars on deck.
Yeah, that's a big win. I mean, Chris has 2 characters in sparking, but, you know, keeping your team together in this game, I think is often worth spending your sparking early. If you get put in a situation where you have to, like a mix-up situation or something like that. Chris didn't feel like he needed to. Dodges Yamcha.
Yeah. Oh, super dashes right through it. Does not get clipped that time by the Beyblade.
Yeah, he even called the cell assist to actually try to hit him. Wow, last bit of the rock. Drop from Chris, though. 6M Yamcha goes low after. It looked like Chris was trying to bait that tag almost, actually, with up back, but I thought he was going to, like, air level 3 or something.
One thing I like, too, right now is when ChrisG's Frieza is trying to zone, I like the spacing that Subatomic Sabers is using to try and jump in. And there we go. We got a hit.
That was a good punish from Sub. We'll just see probably corner carry.
Look at all that meter he's sitting on, too.
Yeah, vanish air throw. He can level 3.
Yep, and we're going to see the final Kamehameha.
Yeah, now the guess obviously is spark or not, you know. Oh, he was waiting. He was looking for a spark, looking for a tag. There's the spark out of block stun, locked down by the 5L.
I like the back off there. Gonna knock him down. Go right into the spirit ball. Are we gonna see a Wolfang Fist?
Nothing. Just
No.
super dashes in. I think he probably wants Yamcha on point to run the mix-ups while Sparking's on deck. In the front, combo
go.
off of it, clean kill.
Yeah, clean kill, getting that Vegito out of the way. Now it's only up to Cell and Go tanks for Subatomic Sabers here.
Yeah, and he's about to run out of this level 2 Sparking, so pretty even match. Backs off. I think maybe trying to call out a tag. Double shock cancel.
You gotta love it, you gotta love it.
Just
Going
little twerp, full screen. All right, no meter, so he commits it now, 1 bar. He's got another level 3 available if he wants to spend it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that was a Beyblade that just got turned around.
Yeah. Ooh,
Dragon
okay.
Rush.
Yeah, that was great. He was definitely respecting a lot, so why not? Dragon Rush him.
Yeah, it's been a while. I feel like we haven't seen that. Ghost come out. See if there's a reflect or not. Vanish, and he calls it out with the 2H.
That's gonna be damage.
Yeah, Ghost
Level.
out. Energy field? Yeah. Surprised he could have maybe Z-changed and killed with just energy field, but
Just be safe. Clean your plate.
Yeah, I think it's probably fine either way. Sub now chilling, and you know you get solid stuff off of like perfect attack and Go tanks. Yeah, so we can see it here. Oh, he just goes for the super dash instead. Good block from Chris. Command throw, he jumps it, air to air.
I was almost gonna say for a second, I wonder if we're gonna see Gold Frieza, but I don't know. This is a lot of meter to be built off of here.
He might, yeah.
He's gonna have only a little bit of health left after this.
I mean, it's fine. He gives you a freeze frame. I think that's one thing that's important about it. Yeah, Gold
Oh,
Frieza.
there it is!
This is actually bad. He's Dragon Rushing and Go Tanks is out. He might just be able to hit a button. Oh, he teched it instead. Okay.
Oh,
and
but
that
it gets,
should do it. Oh, the
but
miss
he
the air
managed to get out of
2H.
it.
That is huge.
If he's able to somehow make this comeback with Gold Frieza.
2M. Yeah, you
Subatomic
just gotta block it out of your
hold
sub.
this.
You have to wait. Yeah,
Oh, that's
there it
gonna,
is.
yeah, the change.
Awesome
the change.
defense from sub there. I mean, really, he's just it's just a clock he's waiting out, right? As soon as that pops at the end of Frieza, that's all he's waiting for anyway.
I think Frieza players always are like, it's always really questionable when somebody goes gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's good in the right circumstance, especially I think if you have Spark. Snap early. Oh wow, missed time beat. We've seen a lot of missed incomings from sub so far.
Yeah, there was definitely a bunch in this set so far. You know, sometimes it's that momentum
Yeah,
isn't there.
definitely strange. You gotta have those on point. Those are some of the most guaranteed pressure you get in this game. Yeah, stays in the front so far. Yeah, finishes it. Reflect jumps out, but catches the up back.
Yeah, catches him in the air. Jump heavy. Okay, Sparking to get out.
Yeah, no health vanish after either from sub. So he sparks out. I think we got to see something big here, and Chris gave it to him.
Don't want to super dash in on him. Not on Go tanks.
Yeah, gonna spend the level 3. Look at the damage Yamcha took here, and this is an important part of Chris's team.
Yeah, and he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna Sparking off of this.
Yeah, reflect tag. No 2H. I cannot believe it. I thought for
but he
sure.
managed to catch him there with the rest of the auto combo.
That was like one of those moments where I was like already like, all right, well, sub's gonna get the 2H. We'll see about the snap. I was like planning the future, and there was no 2H.
Yeah, Trunks isn't here, but the future was changed.
Yep, it was changed.
Yeah.
Oh, no break on the Dragon Rush. Oh man, I think that's a big, big, big weakness in this set right now. That moment right there might come back to haunt sub for sure. Missing the 2H, losing Go tanks because of it. He's down to Sparking. That's huge. Probably the turning point in this set as he gets clipped. Oh, big drop though from Chris.
But he gets it right again with the super dash here, so.
Into nothing?
Oh, another drop?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
lots
Jinx.
of drops. Oh, empty
Goes
low.
Goes for that empty low, but changes in, gets the hit. We're gonna see a snap out. No, going for the sliding knockdown there. Gonna try and get rid of GT Goku.
He was very, very respectful on Oki too. I think maybe looking for a tag or a spark. Frieza assist blocked in the air. Tons of blocks done low again for Chris. Power pull, gonna hit the corner here. Yeah, Z-change level 3.
Yep, right into the level 3. Oh, and he gets the hit on his dome. Sparks!
Yeah, gonna try to kill here with the sparking, and that'll do it. So ChrisG sitting in a really, really great spot. Level 1 sparking on his Frieza, sub with 1 character left.
All 3 for ChrisG.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to block too. You gotta wait out sparking 6M.
Yeah, 6M and Yamcha says that is a good shell to use.
All right, 2 bars at the end of this. This
out, going into level 1.
Yeah, Frieza gets hit.
Not quite enough to kill, but I don't know how you can really come back from this, but Subatomic Sabers manages to get a hit here, has 7 bars. We should definitely see a level 3 if he can get...
Nothing.
No knockdown.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be vanished into Dragon Rush into level 3 maybe, but...
Yeah.
7 meters. The clash, auto combo whiff, and that'll do it. ChrisG moving on in a wild one of a set for sure. Lots of weirdness.
Yeah.
As he's going to be playing up against Supernoon in our winners finals.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, a lot of drops, a lot of weird stuff in that set. But worked out. Especially, I think the big one for Sub is like when you look back at that 2H, that he was just sitting there waiting. He's like, all right, here it comes. And then like the character just flies across the whole screen, nothing. I was like, oh man, that's it. That's definitely the moment that you got to capitalize on that big 2H. So a lot of missed incomings, and that 2H I think are the big ones.
Yeah, absolutely. And even with all the punishes with Gotenks that we saw, still very dominant ChrisG in that game. So
yeah,
definitely earned that spot in winners finals.
Yeah, it was definitely like as it dragged on, you're like, man, this is looking harder and harder. Like he had a lot of meter, but like just a pixel on Cell with like so much room to go. You have to hit like 9 hits right there to win the game, right? Like 9 clean hits, and you can maybe do it. So we got our first losers match here. The roommates, the roomies playing against each other.
Yeah, a match of roommates and brothers. You know, these guys are like best friends right here. So. You know.
Well, until somebody loses, and then it's going to be like, all right, well, you pay rent this month, and I'm not going to deal with it. And also, I'm not taking out the trash when I get home, I'm sure. You going to hold it up?
I see it.
The Kid Boost 5L.
Yeah, Kid Boost 5L.
Just holding it out. I mean, that's the button he's about to deal with right now.
Oh, yeah, right off the bat, maybe. Yeah.
Nakkiel, he's had a good weekend so far. Lost the top 8 qualifier, but made it in loser side. Playing pretty solid, I think, this weekend. You know, when he's on point, he is a tough man to beat. I just think he's got to be optimal, right? His team and the way he plays, like, if he's not playing perfect, I feel like it really affects him. You know what I mean? He's like one of those players that has a lot of, kind of expectations that he sets on himself, although I think Sage is similar as well.
I think that both of them can sometimes get inside their own heads about the way that they play, but in the end, they both are very, very strong players, so this is going to be quite the match to see. I could see this being going to game 3.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, these two play a lot too, right? Like, you know, I'm sure. This is your roommate. You see him once or twice walking down the hall, and you're like, oh, it's you again. I forgot you live here too.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch these two. It's cool to see them out here repping the East Coast, obviously, right?
These this is the East Coast battle right now.
The 2 East Coast players out there. It's cool. I mean, I've seen Sage streaming a lot too lately, and Nakkiel as well. They both stream. And despite streaming, you know, they're not too lazy to just stay home and spam HGG Guapos and, you know, actually come out to tournaments like this in Puerto Rico. So that's really cool to see. And, you know, we'll see who's going to tuck their shirt in this first losers bracket match here.
Yeah, Dekillsage got to master the square button in this one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true. I mean, to be fair, there's some solid lights on the other team, too. None as crazy as Team Gohan.
Not
Team
as
Gohan
crazy.
Is ridiculous.
Level 1 Gohan, though.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about these Gohans, right, is like, you know, one of them's got to level up, and that's important, and that takes a lot of, like, resources and, you know, committal on about how you play the team, and the other one, not so much. Reflect, Dragon Rush early. Yeah,
and Dekillsage getting that first hit of the day, even though Nakkiel was trying to be the aggressive one at the beginning here. Oh,
yeah,
great
reflect on the legs. I mean, that's, you know, match of knowledge, knowing if he's going to cancel the legs or not, and that's the mind game they're going to have to play. Do you reflect after the light, or do you just block and respect the leg cancel?
Ooh, so we'll see. Going for the legs, but Dekillsage back on offense. Oh, sparking from Nakkiel there. Right. I don't know about that one.
I mean, so here's the situation. It's light, right? And then after that, it's like whether Team Gohan's going to do something or not. Hold the vanish, get the combo. So I think Nakkiel was expecting legs and a pressure or whatever, and I think that the sparking makes sense in that case.
Yeah, I can agree with it in that situation. And he was able to get out of the situation he was in after all and manages to get this hit on Super Saiyan Goku. Going into the legs, drops the combo.
I think he missed the jump first before the Dragon Rush maybe. I'm not sure, but it's a good spot for Nakkiel still. He's got Kid Buu assist again, guard cancel, yeah.
Yeah, that was the right time to guard cancel. Good for Sage to call that out. Nakkiel backing off, throwing the Ki Blast in the air.
Yeah, and You know, when you watch these two play, it's very funny, right? Because Team Gohan has these big key blasts, the 2H.
Yeah,
Team Gohan has big key blasts, you know, that are really, really strong in neutral for sure. And that's one difference between him and Adult Gohan that you'll notice when those two characters are fighting. H legs, backdash.
Okay, Kid Buu on offense.
Oh, he
Ooh,
blocked
going into the Mystic Ball. Great defense, but get hit by the low, gets opened up by it. We're going to see him drag to the corner.
That was awesome defense from Sage, too. Not easy to block. Level 1, level 3?
Yeah.
No, he's just going to take the level up into the knockdown off the Kid Buu.
Okay, goes in with the heavy legs here. DP's out, reflect from Nakkiel. 2H from Dekillsage.
Yeah, I think a bit of a mistake there, too. He gave that one away with the vanish. He had the right idea, too. Those H legs, I think we're supposed to call out sparking on Wake Up, maybe, but this should be the kill. DP, level 1.
Yep, level 1. Level 1.
One more to do it.
One more, that'll do it, yeah. Bring out Super Saiyan Goku. Gohan is out of here, and that is a hard hit for Team Nakkiel. Nakkiel, obviously one of the best adult Gohans that we have in the scene.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you know, that corner situation, he had blocked DP into Vanish, and then he ended up getting punished for it. That's definitely a rough swing. Mix up.
I really like the defense I'm seeing here from Dekillsage. You can definitely tell these two play a lot, especially with the patience he has against Kid Buu.
That's weird. TK Kamehameha, I'm not sure if that's what he tried. Maybe a run-up key blast.
Side swap.
Gumball. Empty low on the other side. 6M hits, but nothing. Dragon Rush.
Oh, that's the only thing that is going to open him up because everything else that Nakkiel tried just failed.
Yeah, and that's like the one thing that really led to something after, right? Yeah, good challenge.
Okay, Super Dash in with the assist to keep it safe.
Yeah, reflect tag. Wow, it actually gets eaten up. Yeah, he stayed in the front.
Absolutely. 5 bars on deck here for Dekillsage. Level 1. Right into level 1. Bringing out Team Gohan again to deal with this little terror right here.
Oh, that was a big whiff, but H legs, air dash over. Yeah, he's so small that that's actually kind of hard to hit on him.
Wow, gets right into it. 3 bars on deck here for Nakkiel. Manages to escape out to Dekillsage.
No reflect on the gumball. That's definitely like a deer in headlights moment where if you do it a little too early, you can get hit, but you know you need to. This should be the kill now. Oh my!
Oh my
That's
gosh,
like
if he does
2
not
kills.
get this kill on Team Gohan.
Gotta watch the DP too, right, in this situation. Oh, he just challenged with a button. There's the spark. Man, this character should be dead. Light tag out.
Yeah, I like the tag out there. Gonna get that little bit of blue health back. Save Team Gohan another day. All right, Nakkiel changing into Kid Buu, goes into the Mystic Ball, combos off of it.
Gonna take the snap, bring in Team Gohan.
Bring him back in. He is so close to death. If Nakkiel can secure one more hit, this is a... Oh, but the DP right into level 1.
Yeah, it doesn't get him out or anything, but decent challenge. Age Mystic Ball whiff. Snipe the assist.
It's like Team Gohan shoots rockets out of his hands when you see him do his Ki Blast. They're so fast.
They're very good too. Waited out the reflect, super dash.
Ooh, the trade in the air, but Nakkiel manages to make work and get rid of Team Gohan.
Yeah, and that was good of him to realize that he didn't need to use Mystic Ball, just the S-Ki Blast into the forward circle forward F. Good choice.
We're going to have a dead Super Saiyan Goku right off the bat here.
Yeah, nice work. I think Nakkiel did a good job of like composing, right? He had a couple of drops, but really kind of like reined it back together, and now he's got a full health Brawly against his squad.
Oh yeah, and when he got the hit with GT Goku, he was able to capitalize right off of it and get rid of him. And now the Dragon Rush on Broly, gonna bring him into the corner, which is a good spot to have this big Titan.
Armor vanish, yeah.
Ooh.
So in that moment, you can hit as many buttons, right? You got to be careful, but then the vanish should always be a pretty consistent answer to the armor. That's good. That's good matchup knowledge from Nakkiel. H Mystic Ball hit at the tail end. Dragon Rush.
Yeah,
Meter for the kill. Oh, reversal level 3. I think he's blocking.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he's blocking.
No punish.
He wasn't able to. Yeah, he wasn't able to punish that. That is insane. But you know.
Oh, snipes him despite the Ki Blast being out on the screen already. That's the kill in game 1.
Game 1 goes to Nakkiel.
Yeah, definitely a bunch of drops for sure, really affecting that set. But, you know, I think he did a good job of not panicking, right? There's a lot of moments that could have been really, really bad really quick. But he held together. And I think that's important in a set like this. Even if you make some mistakes, keep your composure.
And I think that's the one great thing about both of these players. They both manage to, even when things are not looking good, keep their composure in a game.
Yeah, it's hard to do. I'm pretty sure you miss stuff, you're like, come on, how did I drop that? Yeah, 2LH, super dash for the extension. All right, snap. At
Snap.
3 bars. Oh, missed the incoming.
Was not able to secure like a meaty setup after that or anything.
It's good knowledge of Nakkiel to just try to double jump, right? Hope that he misses it. It's worth a try. Either you block or you double jump out.
I wonder if it's a little bit safer too with GT Goku just because of how tiny he is.
Yeah, the chances of him hitting the incoming, I mean, you might as well try.
Wow,
No, not to.
Hit here in the corner.
Yeah, I think he air blocked that actually, which is why he got a button. Man, drop again.
You know, it happens. You hate to see it, but it does happen. Here we go, keeping it safe with the assist. Broly assist out, going to get the Dragon Rush. We're gonna see a knockdown. There are 6 bars on deck. Here we go, level 1. The level 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I imagine you gotta get Broly in here. He didn't really play too much last time until he was just solo. Snatch
Gets him,
up.
yeah, gets him with the snatch up. Here we go. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it hurts. It's a very scary command throw, and you know that's part of what makes this character so dangerous. If he just like staggers and then you try to vanish to beat it or something, and then he 2H's you, he's a very, very good character.
Absolutely. Oh, he manages to get the hit and goes right into the heavy legs.
Yeah, this does a lot of damage. Carry to the corner.
When it's leg day, it is leg day. Here we go. Snap out, bringing Kid Buu, gets the super
jump.
dash in. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful double jump from Nakkiel to counter that.
Yeah, I think Nakkiel's doing a great job when he is being snapped in, just of making sure he's doing whatever he can to not have to use that spark and get out of the sticky situation.
Yeah, because if you sit there and block, I mean, you might just die. And dying is probably not the goal, right? It's worth just giving it a shot. The worst thing that happens is you block, right? If you double jump, it doesn't work, you block it, it's not the end of the world. That's where you were going to be anyway. Mix up, and yeah, you got to spark off the gumball.
Yeah, and Dekillsage is actually somebody who used to play Adult Gohan for quite some time, so he probably knows when it's not the situation that you want to hold that against him.
Yeah, I mean, if you block gumball and this character you're fighting has real mix-ups, you definitely don't want to block it. Big damage off this. Level 2 sparking. Drop the elbow. Easy peasy kill.
Level 1. Out of here. Dekillsage down to his last 2 characters. Sparking, not quite out yet for Nakkiel, but going to run out eventually.
Yeah, it's going to start flashing pretty soon here. So, you know.
There it is, it's flashing white, but he gets a super dash in on Broly. Gonna snap out, bring in Teen Gohan, get rid of this little tyrant in his auto combo.
Super dash mix up. Goes all overhead. Stagger low, and I like that challenge from Sage. Yeah, you got to drop some meter here, I think. Level 3?
Here we go, level. And we're on the Cell Games Arena. How about that?
Oh, extends it!
Oh,
Not enough to kill, though.
oh, he does manage to get Kid Buu out of there. Are we going to see a snap, or are we just going to try and make work of him?
Yeah, I think we're going to see the snap. No, just goes for the level 1.
Level 1, just get rid of that health. There we go.
Do as much as he can.
Broly.
And if you're Nakkiel here, oh, the big DP whip and a Dragon Rush for the punish.
Right to the other side. Great. And drops him out of the sky there to kill. Kid Buu sitting on low health here. Dekillsage looking strong.
Yeah, this looks great. And this is not an easy character to get in against, especially with no assist, but, I mean, sometimes you do exactly that. Snatch him down for the Oki.
Dragging him across the screen here. Dekillsage just waiting patiently for his turn here.
Oh, that was a miss. Yeah, for sure. No punish, though. The snap.
Oh, I couldn't see it. I think that's the perfect way to end this one right here, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, the best part is, like, you just see the character walking back, like, waiting for whatever's going to happen, and then you're like, well, he got grabbed for sure.
What was I saying? This could be a game 3.
Yeah,
we have
it's
a game 3.
We'll see what the star is going to be. Both these point characters are really, really explosive, scary characters. Oh, in the front, nice block.
Okay, super dash is in, doesn't cover with an assist, but wasn't ready to punish it.
Nice stomp on the ground under the assist. That assist, people have gotten really good at challenging under it because it's not, you know, it doesn't take up the ground space, and people act like it does, both characters, but oh, Team Gohan fell out. That's not who you want to fall out there. Does not take the snap.
Yeah, it just goes for the Dragon Rush.
Might take it off the Gohan assist or something? No.
Oh, man, Dekillsage managed to get himself out of the corner. I really like the movement there, but gets hit, and again!
Both of them, but they fell out again. There's a lot of blue life on the screen. Gets hit. He's dead.
This is a dead Team Gohan, yeah.
That is really bad because you get the kill, and then he immediately comes in with blue life, and you get the level up on Gohan.
Nakkiel starting out really strong here. Not even I don't think a hit's been even really made to him at all. There, well, commentator's curse. There we go. Broly manages to make it happen.
Yeah, float down. They got buttons from Nakkiel, and this is a bad spot. Air dash, yeah. Sparks out, 2M starter.
Yeah, I like the delay there that he did on that.
This is gonna hurt.
Go. Stomp down.
Nothing? Oh, the delay and then the uppercut.
He's like, if you're just gonna wait here, I'm just gonna DP through. Snap out, bring in Super Saiyan Gohan. Here we go, Gumball's out, locked down. Oh, gets the low.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times from Nakkiel so far. Legs. How about another rep? And then bring him up.
Leg day.
Never skip it.
Knockdown, level 1. Level 3.
Yeah, a lot of damage and the sparking gone now. Nakkiel still sitting on Spark 2, which makes pretty much any combo he hits very, very scary. That will land.
Yeah,
level
that will
3.
land.
All blue life. He might spark up actually to get the blue life back. We'll see maybe on Kid Buu here.
Goes for the 2M there, gets the... Okay, now he's gonna spark.
Yeah, Kid Buu had too much blue life, I think, for him to just kind of sit there and let him die. Super dash in, a little late. He could have maybe got it if he did it faster off the Gohan assist.
And Nakkiel's been doing a really good job, too, at those DP assists from Adult Gohan. They've caught in Sage a couple of times.
He killed him with the vanish. He Z-changed in. There goes Goku, just like that. He tried to get him out. I like that idea from Sage, but the vanish is a good call from Nakkiel.
Gonna get that hit on the other side there. Things are looking really good. Could be eliminating Dekillsage right now.
Walk back stomp, and the challenge.
Okay.
I think that's a big one. I cannot believe that hit him.
You know, you're saying that's a big punish. Could you even say there's anything that's not big right now?
I mean,
Broly?
I cannot believe that jab reach. Oh my
Wow.
God, he tried to tech the command throw.
Oh my. Level 3.
The pink matter from the top rope. Nakkiel teched a command throw.
He's like, I'm
and it
so
beat it.
sorry. He's like, I love you. I love you, man.
Loser takes
Give
out
it
the
up
crown.
for these guys.
The Roomies.
They live with each other, man. They have to live with this.
I'm actually.
And live with each other.
It just cracks me up because like he legit teched a command throw. Like that, he legit just teched the command throw. Like they say it's not possible, but I saw it on the screen. He came out and he was like, Dragon Rush. Everybody's done that. They've all tried it. They've all been like, that's definitely going to be a Dragon Rush. You try to break it. You're like, oh, it worked out. I'll take it. Why not? It's perfect.
We have seen some crazy matches already.
Yeah, the best part is like on our screen, the first thing I did when I saw it was I looked at Nakkiel's face and he was like on the stick, he couldn't believe it happened. It was too good.
That's one thing I don't do enough when we're looking at the screen. I'm so into the game that I'm not also looking at these crazy moments at their faces because I'm not used to there being so many cameras
It's
and
like
having
the
that
cheat
extra.
sheet.
Yeah, it's like a cheat sheet. You get to see their reactions.
It's like the architect. I'm up here. It's like the Matrix. I have like all these screens that I can look at. I'm like, ooh, look, there's like this camera, and on that camera I can see Tachikawa sitting down on the stage, about to play our next loser side match, which should be a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah. He is up there with his new haircut too.
Wait, today? Did he get a haircut
No,
today?
no, not today. But I mean, like it's newer.
I was
right?
hoping because
he was rocking the ponytail for a while.
Yeah, the current haircut is a little like 90s to me. If you guys haven't seen it, and you haven't seen the bracket, it's on the screen right here. You can find it on SmashG, or on this lovely screen we have Supernoon ChrisG going to be our winners finals. In loser side, Subatomic Sabers versus Nakkiel, and Apology Man will be playing the winner of this set, RMZ versus Tachikawa from Japan, the only Japanese player in this top 8 actually.
Yeah. Most of them, I don't think most of them needed to actually like kind of show up for the points here. Like
No.
a lot of them are sitting on like the really good points. One thing I love about RMZ too, coming from the UK, I love that he always wears the bright beanies.
Beanies, yeah, I'm a
he
big
was wearing
fan.
like the bright like highlighter green one yesterday.
Well, so you know, for me, I'm not like a hat person at all.
No,
but
you're
I
a
love,
hair person, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I love beanies actually. I'm like a big
okay,
fan. Like
okay.
when it's cold outside, you know, it hits the frigid temperature of like 60. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh man, it's so cold out here. I gotta
Get
throw
out
on
of
a, I
here,
gotta throw on a
man.
beanie.
Get out of here.
I'm like, man, it's cold. I'm in California, it hits 60. I'm like, this is real winter. I gotta throw on the beanie. Oh, what did he give him? He got candy? What is that?
Is this the power up candy he was eating earlier? So
That looks like
Tachikawa was he's chewing on it right now. When he won his game earlier, he popped in that candy and he was chewing on it.
man.
And then he ended up winning. So maybe is he sharing this tech right now against his
He just
opponent?
handed it over. Yeah, that's very sweet of him. You know, he just leaned over and was like, hey, let me try one of those. Look good.
That's the generosity of the Japanese.
That was very kind.
Yeah, very
You know,
kind.
If I just saw this guy on the streets, I wouldn't have guessed it, right? Like, I'm like, wow, who's this guy with this Joe Dirt mullet situation going on here? But
Again,
he's
I
a
don't
sweet
think
guy.
he has any idea who Joe Dirt
Absolutely
is.
not.
Absolutely not.
Actually, it would be sick if that was like he took that into the barber. I was like, can you get me with this cut?
Like, he's like David Spade.
This is my hero right here. I'm a big fan. Locked and loaded. I wonder if this might be a button check. I didn't see who they picked. Yeah.
This is like Yeah, this.
I think the team on the left is actually Team AAA. Like, if you mash AAA at the menu on One Piece side, I think that's the team you get. And I think the same for maybe for 2P.
The other team is the Ghost of Tachikawa Past.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
the
I forgot
ghosts,
about that.
all 3 are ghosts of Tachikawa Past. Neither 3 of them exist anymore on his team.
Yeah, RIP. They had a good run.
You know, maybe he'll. I just always hope that he'll become the hipster player that he once was again.
Yeah.
But I know it's harder. It's a lot harder.
It's weird because like his new team is like, it looks like he's trying to win, but like maybe he hasn't committed all the way, right? So yeah. I think he did a combo for a second there. He's like, you see how sick my combo was?
He's like, remember when I played this character?
He played this team? He's like, let me show you my B&B with my team.
It was always so exciting too, yeah, because he would always do the, this is the, you know, and chat would always have the stance ready.
The hits.
So, oh man.
All right, looks like we're like locked and loaded here. Loser side match, obviously. Loser of this goes home with 7th place. And winner will move on to play against Apology Man, which will be the next set of matches we have will be Sub versus Nakkiel and Apology Man versus the winner of this. Those are all the losers quarters matches that are going to be coming up with the bracket. We showed the bracket. If you missed it, Smash.gg. You might be able to exclamation point bracket in the chat, actually, maybe.
Oh, they didn't pick the Cell Games Arena. We would have gotten
the intro.
The special intro, yeah.
West City it is.
All right, West City.
That's my favorite part. Select the mute, and then you're already in there. It's too late. You just mash through it.
That's what they're doing.
All right, locked and loaded. Teams are set.
Warming up that square button.
Yeah, you have to. Especially, I mean, you got a Bardock, and you have a Team Gohan, and you have a GT Goku. All 3 characters, fantastic auto combos.
Yeah, and I think this is a really good choice of a team, though, for Tachikawa. He's definitely making use of his assists that he has available every time. So we'll see how Armsy fares against him.
The only surprising thing to me is no Yamcha at the end instead of like Super Saiyan Goku or something that's like more standard, you know? Like other people use it.
I still think the assist is just so strong.
Yeah, this is dope. It's very good, but Super Saiyan Goku just offers a lot of utility, and I think a lot of people like playing it for that reason.
Ooh, okay, right off the bat with the GT Goku assist. Doesn't capitalize off it. Great tech there from RMZ.
Yeah, I mean, that was really the mix-up left because both assists are gone, and he brought him all the way to the corner. Dragon Rush is the most likely mix-up.
Yeah, he found that opening off the 6M into the assist. Great tech from Tachikawa there.
Yeah, just air backdashing. Look at that spacing under the GT Goku assist. People have gotten so good at that in the last, like, I feel like month or two. They've really, really kind of, like, gotten used to dealing with the assist. Yeah, jump up L. Got counter on that.
Okay, extends it with GT Goku assist, extends it with Yamcha assist, snaps out, brings in Bardock, gets him over the dome.
Yeah, that incoming setup is really, really rough to block.
Oh yeah. Makes Team Gohan a great addition to any team that wants to be oppressive in the corner. Snap out again. Yeah.
Oh, missed it. Got the H. Backdash gets clipped, sparks up. He's kind of in a weird spot there, so I don't think that that's a bad idea. Oh, hold vanish, punish. Not going to build a lot of meter.
I like it, but drops out of the combo there.
Yeah, that is a bad drop. 6M block.
Yeah, manages to pick up the pressure again, though. So Armsy still in a decent place, but the super dash out. Tachikawa getting out of that nasty spot in the corner. Ooh, guard cancel.
That was a little high to combo. Yeah, but it was a good attempt from Tachikawa. That jumping L. Air dash in. Nice block.
Yeah, Yamcha is coming up here soon, but the Lariat is going to land that hit.
Yeah, Lariat's great with GT Goku assist.
Just covers so much ground.
Yeah, so much of the screen is just cut off. Horizontally and diagonally. Level 1, level 3. A lot of damage. Gotta guess for sparking or not. The sparking out of block stun. Here's the combo anyway. Gonna take the snap, bring in Team Gohan, Pogo, empty low after. Oh, the drop!
That's unfortunate, especially after getting that hit off the empty low.
2H? No.
I think he was looking for it, but just not quite fast enough.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you try it and it's just not quick enough. It's time to start up. Air dash back in. Nice, I like the tag. Yeah, gets him out of there. In the corner, it's a really smart idea. People miss their setups or they back off a little bit.
Okay, going into the jump-ins, right into the Dragon Rush.
Drop him into the assist. And flash for the sliding knockdown. Yeah,
level one. Going into level 3 with Dad.
Is he going to spend it all? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it kills.
Oh.
All the meter. 7 bars, worth it. Gets the kill.
One arm, baby.
That's all you need sometimes. If you can harness that much power.
Gets that air-to-air, though. That was crispy.
Tag. Oh, tick in the front. I love the match. Yeah, there's a big delay there, and I think that's a good challenge.
Yeah, I like RMG challenging that Dragon Rush. Goes to the power pull down. Great defense here from Tachikawa, but how long can he hold on? Not long enough. There we go. 3 bars built from RMZ here, going into the Bardock level 3.
That was a great chase after the reverse Kamehameha to get the air-to-air into the full combo after. Didn't do like a lazy vanish or anything. Actually got the full confirm. That was really, really good.
Oh, yeah. I love the pacing of this game so far. It's kind of even for the most part. Both players keep going back and forth.
Lost frames, got him low.
Don't hit them buttons.
Yeah, I just like how he stood up and then got smoked for it. Extension, that's surprised no 1-1-1.
Again.
But level 3 is a lot of damage anyway. Living.
That little magic pixel left.
Oh, the reverse cancel, he tried to reflect too, I think, actually, maybe with that key blast. Oh, run up tag and gets clipped by it. Trying to block cross up, I think.
I like the change in, and you're going to hopefully get some of that blue health back if you're Tachikawa right now.
Oh, that's a punish.
I spoke too soon, yeah. This is going to be a dead GT after that.
Did he change level 1?
Level 1.
No, he throws the javelin. Gonna keep Bardock in.
Getting rid of that little tiny bit of blue health that was almost back for Tachikawa. Just sitting on this Yamcha. Tries to jump over, gets the sliding down.
That was beautiful. He just ran up dive kick, beat the 2L. I like that too because RMZ has seen that he ran up and tried to challenge a bunch. Oh, he dropped the combo. What happened?
I don't think he believed in himself. I don't think he believed.
He had the hit and didn't believe, and he's like on his lap right now. He's mashing the light. I was mashing that. You think you're gonna get away with that on me?
You shouldn't have gave this candy tech to this man. He handed him the candy.
The sugar levels?
The sugar levels, man. He's over 9,000.
Rolling crush, dragon rush, nice break.
Okay, going, yeah, the 6M. Backs off after it. I like the respect.
Do we try to perfect attack? If that hit and combo characters, that might have been lights out. Oh, vanish, yeah, punish.
Ooh, reflect punish. I like it.
Very good. If you have that long range key blast like he does, very good for those kind of situations.
Running the legs, extending with Yamcha, gonna snap out. Who are we bringing in? We're bringing in Bardock, getting him over the head there.
That's so hard to block.
It really is. It's scary. It's a scary situation to be in. This is one of those characters. We're gonna extend it and snap out again. We are playing that snap meta again. Sparking out of it. I don't blame him, especially with Cell being the one that was just dragged back in.
Yeah, hold vanish to escape the corner. It's a good choice. And the air back dash after.
Okay. Tachikawa back on offense. Oh, yeah.
Unfortunate, like that sparking was out, obviously, so you can't hold vanish and combo or anything, but an important hit, and that combo would then drop punish.
Great punish on that guard cancel there. We're gonna do some loops here in the corner.
Oh wow, did the H version and then dropped it? That must have been an accident.
I don't think that was meant to happen at all.
Oh, and then a drop there too, no punish, but back to the corner, perfect attack out. Now this should be the, I'm sorry.
I think it's just the little body. I think it's because he's just a little character.
I said it was gonna be the kill. I don't know why. Blocks the air dash this time.
And Cell, to be fair, too, is one of those bigger characters, too. So it's like an even bigger character than normal with the really tiny character.
Yeah, but I'm just surprised. I felt like that BMB was going to hit. There was going to be no problems. We've seen so many drops so far, especially in the last few sets. It feels like, what is happening? All right. Everybody, combos, never heard of them. And it's not like it's one person or something, too, right? It's like everybody on stage has been having trouble so far.
Great tech on that Dragon Rush there. Super dashes through, but manages to vanish out there. Okay, good time to guard cancel. Bringing in the GT Goku with full health. Okay, assist almost back up. And Bardock assist is back in there.
Oh, got them both.
Auto combo, you got both of them for a second there.
Yeah, not easy to keep them together, sandwiched a lot of the times in this game. Snap. Yeah, it doesn't even snap in Yamcha because he didn't have that much life. Wow.
Uses the heavy version of that. That is good move here for Tachikawa.
He auto-comboed out of the corner and then called Bardock and then still had pressure after it. Whip on the power pole. Oh, caught him this time.
That power pole extends.
Yeah, it's very good. Enhance level 1, level 3. A lot of damage, but
Might force the sparking here.
in the front,
No,
nice
no,
block.
manages to get away. Okay, I like that. I like changing out into Team Gohan.
No punish, and he had to go up in the air to get a
Yeah.
punish there, and it would have avoided the Yamcha as well, which is important.
I like how he protected himself being in the air with the Yamcha assist. That was great.
Yeah. If you're RMZ right there, you get stuck under that, you have to jump up in air to air, which is like the scary part. And the second you don't, that Yamcha's just gonna clip you, runs up air dash ML. Looking like a clean game here for Tachikawa, sitting on sparking. Oh, Dragon Rush!
Yeah, it looked like he was going to back off for a second there, but comes right back up with that Dragon Rush.
Yeah, he was moving. That was really, really fast.
Wasn't able to build. Okay, now he has the third bar, and he goes right in and manages to secure the hit. Sparking.
Spark to get the kill.
Yeah, if there's no drop here, this is going to be a dead GT Goku, right with that level 1.
Yeah, easy peasy. That's where from Tachikawa. Hit him with the nod, like, all right, all right.
Okay, the candy powers are working now for Tachikawa.
Wiping off the hands. Ready
Maybe
to
he
get
got
back.
some gamer goo.
That is the grossest thing I've ever heard. That is a bad term for anything.
Why would you, I guess, like, to meme it, but, like, why would you name, you know, I'm not going to question it.
Gamer goo.
But, yeah, but all the guys have been posting pictures. They're like, thanks, my hands were not sweaty thanks to this gamer goo. Ugh.
Y'all need some help. I don't know what's going on out there in the world. Catch me anywhere else in the world, but
with the
using
gamer goo?
Nah, I'm cool.
Would you need to get rid of it, like goo be gone? Or
Yeah, I would. I'd need something. Because imagine if I had that on my hands, I couldn't touch my the auto combo. I couldn't touch my hair. I couldn't shake
You in the
someone's hand.
hair, man. You in the hair.
Gotta be careful. The mean streets.
Okay, good time to spark there. Get out. Calls out the vanish to vanish.
Oh my drop! What is happening so far? Holds the vanish.
Cell versus GT right now is just very unfortunate.
We've just had so many drops in general in this top 8.
But most consistently, we've seen them right now with these two characters.
Yeah, finally a super dash. All right, Dragon Rush in. Bardock assist available. Not going to use it. Probably just for pressure, and there's the spark.
Okay.
Oh, tag beats the tag. Snap.
Yeah, snapping back in Cell, knowing that this has been a difficult character to deal with here. Ooh.
Oh, DB trade, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
H rolling cross straight down. That was a good try. It's hit high. Should be the kill.
That damage. So quick. Going down, level 1. Cell is out of here.
Yeah, good choice. Full sparking's off the table already. And Cell just getting beat up. You know, he didn't get tagged out for a character like GT Goku, so he can get a bunch of life back. Oh, wow, that missed.
Yeah, I thought he got the hit from the air there.
Yeah, the key blast hit, but the vanish didn't for some reason. So that's what it looked like.
Tachikawa looking really strong in this third game here.
You know, I don't blame you. He was just falling from the sky, Yamcha assist and block stun. No idea whether he was going to go overhead low, air dash, what it was going to be. Solo GT Goku.
Not exactly the best place to be in. GT Goku, a very strong character, but by himself, you know, for how strong of a character he is, not that strong by himself. You know?
That was diabolical from Tachikawa.
Oh,
Missed
yeah.
the auto combo and
Yeah.
just said light, light, light. And RNZ reacted, but it was too late. Oh, man, the same thing that we just saw in that last setup in the corner. First Kamehameha. Has 3 bars here.
You do get rewarded a lot, though, when GT Goku gets going. That is the good thing about this character.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, RMZ's lost a lot of life. He's got meter.
I like the reflect there. Trying to just hold on for his dear life here. 7 bars on deck, too, if he can even make work of it right now. You know, the UK doesn't want to see their hero go home just yet.
It's looking dire, man. This is a long, long road. All he has to do is hit Tachikawa 11 times. If he can hit him, all right, 10 more to go.
There's one. You check it off there.
All right, 10 more to go. That will count it.
Oh, misses the
That's a
Dragon
half.
Rush.
It's like 10 and a half more now.
All right.
Guard
cancel
cancel.
out. Guard cancel. Look, more damage done to him. This is really scary spot to be in. And there's the hit that's going to kill Tachikawa moving on. The loser's side.
There it is.
Give it up for them, everybody.
Yeah, it was a good losers match. We had a couple of good losers bracket matches that we just saw there back to back, right? Cool to watch, and obviously Tachikawa now moving on. He's going to be playing up against Apology Man. in our loser side. We're going to have that sub Nakkiel match right before that. So a lot of good Dragon Ball coming up. And then obviously that winners finals, West Coast action. It's going to be Supernoon and ChrisG. So that should be a fun match to tune into as well. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it all so far. This is the last Tenkaichi event on the Dragon Ball Fighters World Tour. Before we get into our Saga events and the finals, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of this bracket here. So stay tuned, everybody, and catch you in just a little bit. Stack here in Puerto Rico. The final Tenkaichi event. We're crawling through this bracket. We've had our first 4 matches, and we're going to jump through some more. We have some good ones coming up to the stage, of course. I see both of them already seated, ready to jump into our losers bracket matches, and hopefully you guys at home have been enjoying it as well. We had to double shoot to a break, but we made it back nice and quick. These breaks are nice and short. I think they're like 3 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're only 3 minutes, and we got the return of the snack.
Yes,
right
the return of the snack.
Return of the snack.
Looking nice and ready upstage right there against Subatomic Sabers, who got sent down to losers bracket just a minute ago with some drops. A little, series of unfortunate events that dropped him down here. So he's going to be playing up against Nakkiel, who had that win over Dekillsage earlier. He went home with 7th place. And I'm excited to see it, all right? West Coast, East Coast.
Battle of the Coast right now. Let's go.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick button check, and then we'll get into the set between these two.
Yeah, Subatomic Sabers has been playing really strong, too.
Yeah, he's so good. The funny thing about Sub is, like, you know, if you don't tune into Wednesday Night Fights, and you might say, Wednesday Night Fights, never heard of it. Well, you can find Dragon Ball there each and every week on twitch.tv/Kevin_Ha with all these lovely players in the top 8. Many of them attend each and every week. Anyway, if you don't watch that, you might not see Subatomic Sabers too much. He only shows up, like, you know, to, I think, maybe like a few locals a year, or a few big events a year, and this is one of the ones he's traveled out to. Obviously, top 8 here, top 8 at Combo Breaker. He's been traveling a little bit more, having a lot more success in this game.
But also, if we're going to talk about your coast, we're going to talk about the East Coast here, too.
Yeah.
You might be familiar, and if you're not, with NLBC.
Yeah.
You know, Team Spooky and what they're doing there all the time, and you might see Nakkiel play a lot.
He
was
won
just there
this
playing,
week.
Yeah, against Lord Knight. Lord Knight was there.
Finals. Yeah. That was a good top 8 and top 3. They were talking about Childish Vegito, and they're a big fan of that guy.
I love that guy's name.
Yeah, it's a solid, super solid name. It cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
So we get to see another Vegito player here.
It's clever.
One of the East Coast finest, transplant from up in the Northwest. He loves New York. Every time I hear him talk about New York, he's like, this place is great. It's OD. That's all he ever says. So I'm like, all right, if that's how it is.
I can hear that. It's going to haunt me.
Yeah, that's his voice.
Oh, okay. Skipping the intros, going right into it. Nakkiel's Kid Buu looking like a grape. This is a common theme, him Team Purple. All right, Vegito
Dang,
landing.
the combo off the jump H.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is that Nakkiel, you know, Roundstar jumped back, and then he gave up all that space, and Sub did a great job of chasing it, taking advantage, and now he's got the corner position already.
Okay, I like the tag in here on GT Goku. Nakkiel doing an early sparking there to get out of that situation. Super dashes in, manages to secure the hit against this Vegito.
Ooh, reverse coming out whiff. And yeah, very patient play from Sub out of the corner. Gumball misses.
I like the change in the Mystic Ball just to try and cover himself in case he was pressing a button there.
Yeah, I like the reflect too. I mean, he knew he was going to have the stagger to get an assist back, corners himself. And the guard cancel works.
Yeah, cancels out that Mystic Ball going down. Ooh, almost got the hit over the head, but manages to get that low, that 2M.
Yeah, this is big. Knockdown here.
Ooh, misses that Key Blast hit to keep him there in the corner blocking.
That was a great flow.
Misses the punish there, but still manages to get the hit on this Gotenks.
Yeah, that is huge. Probably a snap. Yeah, gonna bring in Cell, tall character. Nice block.
Oh, yeah, that... My heart skipped a beat there.
That was crazy. Yeah, those are 3 really, really clutch blocks. That worked out back-to-back. His assist gets nice. And look at how patient Subatomic Saber is, right? He's just waiting for his moment. Yeah, gonna get a mix-up off of this. Air dash over, but too small. Couldn't get anything really that big. Reflect, vanish. It's bad. He lost the corner again on that guard cancel.
This is one of the things that I really love about high-level Dragon Ball 2 is you see this patience and both players respecting, but that DP, that DP right there.
As soon as Sub was like, all right, maybe it's safe to start some offense again, DP comes out.
And it's good to condition people to make you not think. And we get the hit with that low there. Going into the legs, drops the legs though. No!
Not on Gotenks. Yeah. It'd be like that. Not leveled up and try to leg loop on Gotenks.
And Nakkiel is one of those ones who always practices his leg loops on all the different size characters in this game. How unfortunate. 2H gonna hit him. And the extension off the beam. 5 bars going right into the level 1 here, into the cell level 3.
Yeah, a lot of damage on that. And you know, they both spent sparking so far. No character has died, but now is where it gets rough. Level 1 out, level 3. Back to the corner too. This is going to be a side switch, which is a big deal. And you know, the Oki and the damage is not as crazy because he's not leveled up.
Yeah, you do get good Oki off of it, but great defense there from Subatomic. Uses that reflect to get out of that situation. Gets them in the air. He's recovering.
Knockdown. Wow, no cancel to the rolling crush. And beautiful Nakkiel did a little micro dash out of the corner. Got under for that L. Love it. That was really, really well done. Just jumping back at the beginning here, trying to play this nice and slow. And yeah, that beam is excellent. If you get above it, you can super dash to punish it. So you can't be too crazy with it, but it is a really, really good option in neutral for Goku.
Oh, okay. Changing into Vegito, bringing him back in. Nakkiel bringing Kid Buu back in. Super dash is in. Oh, manages to get that heavy there.
Yeah, he just ran up in 2H, and I think it was the startup of a Mystic Ball, looked like, or something.
Yeah, going right into the final Kamehameha here.
Yeah, a lot of damage. One more mix-up for the kill. Does have the assist.
I like that he tried to cover the air there with that sword.
Man, active frames for days. Eats the tag.
Tosses him.
Probably
Gonna
gonna be
vanish.
a snap.
Yeah, definitely gonna snap here. Bringing in Kid Buu. Oh, the jabs right into the Dragon Rush. It's gonna be a dead Kid Buu.
Yeah, no meter necessary. So really big. You know, we got tied up here. This is exactly, I think, what we expected probably. Both of them spent sparking early. The match is close, and it's like a one-hit match. This is such an important moment for both players. Vanish, wow, into the donut, but
yeah. That like hit at the perfect time, but wasn't able to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, super dash. It just went for a joyride.
Snap, bringing Go Tanks.
6M connects, and more than enough meter here. Nakkiel, we'll see how he chooses to extend.
If you think about it too, Nakkiel's no stranger to Go Tanks. He was actually playing him for a while. We got the Genki Dama there, as you would say. Look at those teeth.
The molars, level 1.
Molars.
Nice! He didn't even go for the easy combo, got the Dragon Rush after. That's really good. A lot of people just like take the raw level 1 after if they don't want to try it or anything, but Nakkiel saved the meter, and that meter could go a long way. So solo Vegito, not where you want to be, I think. Probably on this team, I think the character maybe you want last the least.
Okay, I like the patience here from both. Gets him with the diagonal beam down. Only 1 bar on deck. Go on still up though. Oh, he
that was a good idea. Try to wake up too well, and just the up back for Nakkiel worked out. Gonna be the drop. Level 1. Clean it up.
And another level 1. That's out of there. Nakkiel taking game 1 here against Subatomic Sabers. 1 point for the East Coast.
Very well played. I like that a lot from Nakkiel. I think he did a good job of like really surviving in those corner scenarios where Vegito thrives. And Sub is a player who's very patient, right? He doesn't overcommit when you're on defense. So for that reason, I think Nakkiel just took that advantage to be like, okay, you're not going to press too hard when I'm in the corner. I'm just going to jump out. And I think that that's a really smart decision.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you on that. And we're seeing right off the bat, Nakkiel taking that energy from winning game 1, going right into the dropped elbow.
Oh, missed combo, auto combo, reset, but wasn't ready for it to hit and tag out into Go Tanks.
That could have been pretty big too if he would have like converted off of that.
All right, gonna extend. Yeah, you might as well snap. You can't really get too much besides that there. And sliding knockdown's not gonna take you very far. It's Beyblade.
Ooh, goes for the low. Great defense here.
Oh, nice snipe. This is what I mean about the corner pressure. Notice how Sub had the corner, but he backed off and he didn't overcommit. I think that Nakkiel's been noticing that, and you know that lack of commitment to any kind of offense has let him just get out of the corner.
No, you're right. Subatomic does back off a lot after he thinks that he's not going to be able to secure anything else.
Nice.
Ooh, the 2H after that Beyblade.
Yeah, clean. Even though the assist was out, he wasn't scared. He knew that once he hit him, it was going to go away.
Okay, good time to sparking. Not trying to deal with this. Nakkiel definitely showing some dominancy in this game here, but that Mystic Ball, the heavy. Snap. Okay, yeah, we're going to see a snap. Bring in Vegito.
Yeah, just goes low.
Okay,
reflect out.
Yeah, that was a good reflect. Oh, and the 2H calling him out there on being above him.
Yeah, sword, side swap, level 3. It's great if you're Sub, and I think you got to turn on the offense here. He's down to sparking, so a kill would be great. Oh, that was a sparking bait right there. That 5L into the tag. Has to beat sparking out of block stun if you block the Vegito 5L.
We don't normally see early sparkings out of Nakkiel though, so.
Yeah, I think if you think it's going to save a character, it's very good. And, you know, despite that sparking bait not working out, Sub still got the kill. Gonna take the level up? Yeah. You have to preemptively expect that to punish it. You have to like run up and do a 2M or jump and super dash or something. But we got hit by the 6H.
Okay,
Man,
we're gonna get some cell loops here in the corner.
He's like always prepared for the combo. I feel like he's always got a plan, Spark.
Try to go for the vanish. Good time to sparking for Nakkiel. Manages to secure the hit here with Go On. He is leveled up to level 1.
Yeah, put them low.
Got
right?
4 bars there, yeah. Going right into the Kamehameha. Level 3.
A lot of damage.
What's it going to be after?
Oh,
vanish
the
it.
classic!
Oh, the jump medium side switch!
That's like the first mix-up I ever saw Nakkiel do. Like, it was like NCR 2018. He did that to somebody with like Goku's level 3.
We're bringing it back.
That is a real classic mix-up. That's vintage. 2 characters apiece.
Jump medium just still so good.
Yeah, it's just the health vanish, air dash back over. All right, clean elbow drop into the corner, and I love that dash from Sub, knowing that there's going to be an air dash over from Nakkiel. Wow, tag clipped him, bring him back down to the ground. It's the combo though.
Yeah,
wow, the light beat it.
Gets another combo though. Good starter for him.
Oh, he dropped the super. When he landed, he tried it.
I thought he was going to do the Ghost Kamikaze.
He tried. That's the unfortunate thing, right? Just got the issue, but...
Gets the air-to-air there.
Wow, he still had his air action? I thought he had already used it, but he still had the double jump available. 1-bar kill.
There's the Ghost Kamikaze.
Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. I love Gotenks. The era of Gotenks is a good time for me. I love this character. He's great.
You know, as much as I like this character, I'm glad not everyone has this character on their team right now.
That's true, yeah.
But now we are in the age of GT Goku, so...
Fair. Yeah, I don't know if he could have got a combo off that. The float that Sub uses is really useful to let him like pilot around in neutral, build a little bit of meter.
I do like his shout cancels he's using, trying to bait out stuff.
Nice.
Oh, great 2H, great.
That's a good call.
Has 4 bars here, going into the Ghost Kamikaze again.
Great defense from Nakkiel. I mean, you know, back when that was like really popular, he was one of the people that was like, hey, here's how you deal with this. No, he got nothing after it. Where was the combo from Sub?
And if this ends up being a comeback for Nakkiel here, that is so unfortunate for Subatomic Sabers.
Yeah, rejump combo, level 1, powered up because his homies are gone. Man, that is rough.
If he could kill with 1 hit off of this, I think.
This is just like who super dashes first. He snatched him.
Using that anti-air tech there with Vegito.
Just got right under him and said, all right, you want super dash? You're afraid of a 2H or something? Grabbed him out of the air. Very well done from Sub. 1 apiece.
Toss him to the side. Just toss him. All right, we're going into game 3 here.
Yeah, I really like it. This set has been great so far. 2 really good and technical players for sure. And you can see the differences in like their team and what that means for them. Yeah, we've seen a lot of these 2H snipes from Subatomic Sabers so far. Extension off that. One thing about playing, you know, this team, right? If you have Gotenks, great combo extensions for Vegito. Yeah, run under again. You know, very safe pressure. That was a big reflect whip.
Yeah, no punish on that. That's a good situation for Subatomic, but this is not. Gets opened up at the low from Nakkiel.
Yeah, just fell and went low. And again, Sub in the corner. This is going to be a level up here. Sub in the corner just not pressing a lot. And for that reason, you really see Nakkiel take advantage and just run under like we saw. Super dash.
Oh, okay. He called him out when he did the
key blast out.
The 4S, yeah.
Oh, he got the super dash. Nothing after. Runs up 2M check. He doesn't have any assists. Man, really safe stuff from Subatomic. Shout cancel. Yeah, it looked like he was trying to bait something, and Nakkiel did go for the spark. Snaps into the Kid Buu. Sparking's running out. Auto combo. The reflect miss. Yeah, super dash for the extension. This is great.
Okay, going into the knockdown. Setting up with the ghosts. Gonna get some good
auto combo.
Pressure off of this. Okay, good time to tag in there.
He kind of backed up. It looked like he was almost trying to bait that and get the 2H, but nothing after. It was 2M.
Okay, going into the heavy legs with the GT Goku Beam. Gonna lock you down. Great time to spark for Subatomic Sabers.
Yeah, I like that counter spark there. I think it's probably time to spend it.
Man, if those heavy legs had hit, he would have been erased. Gets the super dash in here. Extends it with GT Goku.
Yeah, leveled up, so legs, 2H, elbow.
3 bars, too, going into that level 3. Let's see it.
So we'll see what the mix-up situation's like after. Guard cancel, nice Gatling.
Yeah, good punish on that.
Yeah, doesn't get a snap off of it. Ooh, second hit overhead.
Gets with that jump light.
It's going to build a lot of meter here with the legs. Send as far as he can. Elbow drop. Ooh, this is so bad for sub. Yeah, has to block the gumball mix-up.
GT Goku's back out. Great reflect, though. Manages to get himself out of that positioning. Perfect attack.
Perfect. Yeah, you can tell that sub was waiting for the frames, right? He's like, okay, I'm going to let you block this. I'm going to have plus frames afterwards. Nakkiel reflect challenge right away, knowing that Subatomic Saber is just waiting there.
Okay, gumball's out. You got to hold this. Oh, gets hit with the jump medium.
That was brutal. The late air dash. Clipped him. Again, elbow drop. Easy peasy level 1. Now sub solo Gotenks here. Long, long road ahead of him.
Yeah, Nakkiel is on a roll right now in this game. Okay, heavy legs are out. Gets the jump light to get that hit.
Yeah, even on little old Gotenks. And man, this
Some
Gohan.
legs. Oh, misses the legs and the elbow down.
Yeah, misses 2H at
Heavy
the end.
legs, gumball. Great reflect, but not enough. Nakkiel still just relentless on the offense here.
Yeah,
this is
has
gonna
all the meter to kill. Drop the level 3. And that'll do it. Nakkiel moving on 2-1 over Subatomic Saber in losers.
Give it up for them. Give it up for Subatomic Sabers too, repping out here for the West Coast. We got a couple West Coast killers over here too.
4 in the top 8.
Yeah,
They're all the winner side.
Some West Coast pride for you guys.
Yeah, it's cool too. Especially the best part is Sub lost, and the first thing there's like a smile on his face. He's like, "Oh, good games, good games." It happens, you know. And really well played, especially that last game from Nakkiel. I think there's like a really strong recognition of the kind of way that Subatomic Saber likes the pressure, and Nakkiel just had a really good read about how to stop it. He's like, all right, let me just wait. You're going to like give me space on wake up, and I'm just going to jump over or escape the corner or something like that. It was a really smart play, I think.
And I feel like it's a big confidence boost. Like, as soon as he is getting these consistent hits, you just see a totally different person. Like, he had lost that second game, but just manages to keep coming back in that third game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
So,
and if you missed any of the action so far, here's a bracket to take a peek as Nakkiel moves on to loser semis. He's going to be playing the winner of our next match, Apology Man versus Tachikawa. These two, you know, they've been traveling everywhere. If you've been watching Dragon Ball since the beginning, 2 players I'm sure you're familiar with. And I'm excited to see him on the stage.
And this isn't something we see that often. Usually it's a lot of the Japanese players that are in the brackets and maybe like 1 or 2 of the American players making it when it's like these big events, right? But this is the chance for America to knock out our only Japanese player that's still in the bracket.
To be fair, this is like, you know, he came alone. He defends alone. You know, it's
He's
not like
alone.
we don't have to deal with like Goichi and Fenrich and, you know, Dogura and Kazunoko. It's not so bad, right? Like we just have one, Darth Tachikawas, in the building, hiding the hair.
He's hiding it.
He's ascending right now.
He's leveled up.
He's prepared for the new Star Wars. I
feel like if when Damascus makes his next tier list,
yeah,
that's going to become
Darth,
canon.
yeah,
now.
it'll be him right there. Yeah,
Darth Tachikawa, especially if he ends up winning this match against Apology Man.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was thinking of Tachikawa El Dirto, you know, because of the Joe Dirt hair, but now that I mentioned this,
that might be one too. You know, they do multiple ones.
Yeah,
sometimes.
there's the same person's on there, like 4th. Like there's always Apology Man, Milk Caliente.
Yeah, and then the leche frio.
Yeah, that's like the weak version. Yeah, it's no good. You can't have that. To be honest with you, though, if you heat up the milk in your cereal, you got bigger issues to worry about.
Since those charts are made in Spanish, I wonder if the whole time he thought that it was speaking Puerto Rican, since that's what he thought.
That's true, actually.
Spanish is.
Yeah, Apology Man is not cultured.
No, not a man of culture.
He's an excellent Dragon Ball player.
Yeah, he's a man of Namekian culture.
Yeah, for sure. He knows how to play this character, and I like the way he structures teams and games too. It's always about like building the strongest thing that allows him to just excel on like one moment or hit and really capitalize really solidly.
I think with that said too, I think Team Gohan was a great pickup for him with his team, especially with him playing the snap meta. And this is going to be an interesting match because the other person that we've seen in this top 8 really trying to do that is Tachikawa.
Yeah, and his team is not big, right? You don't have to worry about lots of your characters dealing with. It's not like you have 2 to 3 characters who are just going to get fuzzied over and over. It's not quite as bad as it is for most other teams, right? But it's still a bad spot. You get stuck in the corner against Piccolo. It's pretty rough, especially if he starts. I mean, he has so many good ways to just like hit you. That's low risk, right? Stuff like jump back L with Piccolo is really, really solid and kind of non-committal. But the jump back late on the button, and Tachikawa was ready.
I think it's going to be about aggressive gameplay here for Tachikawa if he wants to secure this victory against Apology Man.
Yeah.
Super dash right back in, but gets 2H'd out of it by Apology Man.
Yeah, beautifully done. See, probably an assist here off the drop into the snap.
Here we go. Gonna snap out, and we are started here, folks.
Oh, yeah, he didn't want to see that fuzzy. I don't blame him.
Tachikawa knows better, does not want to have to deal with any of that. Great tech there from Apology Man.
Yeah,
Okay,
side swap.
Yeah, use that dive to get out of that. I like that.
Yeah, the slicer, really, really common choice in those scenarios to get the side switch. DP assist hits, but he was already in the middle of a Wolfang Fist.
Great reflex there from Tachikawa. Oh, gets him with the jump over, but not able to.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny. Apology Man tried to Dragon Rush earlier, and then it was a Dragon Rush, and he teched it afterwards. Still ready.
Okay. We're going to go for the snap out here. Tachikawa using the GT Goku beam to try and keep Apology Man locked down.
Ooh, no break this time.
Yeah, no tech on that throw.
He just kind of ran him over. I think that's important in this match. Maybe he saw what Supernoon did earlier and saw, like, okay, if you just, turn on the offense and really chase this guy down, he's going to be struggling on the back foot.
Absolutely. Runs up, does the low after that level 3. Sparking from Apology Man. This is where he's going to want to try and capitalize here.
Yeah, Tachikawa, I think, was really smart to just run up and block, knowing the sparking was going to come out after the assist came out. Dive kick down, gets hit, and this is bad news.
Yeah, I like the conversion off that from Apology Man. He's going to definitely get a snap out of this.
Hell zone, snatch.
Yep, there we go. Who are we bringing in? We're bringing in Team Gohan. We're going to get those Hell Zone grenades out.
Air dash, nice block. Another one.
More on deck. How long can you block this? Great defense, man. What's in that candy?
That's a kill. Look at that, man. Tachikawa earned that by just blocking his way out of there. Defense is rewarded pretty heavily in this game, and there's a lot of really strong defensive tools to get you out of spots. That is one of those ones where you're just kind of stuck.
Okay, forward advancing here with GT Goku. Finds the opening on Team Gohan.
Yeah, 2M starter too, so a lot of damage on this. Tachikawa building some meter as well.
The extension here snapping out, bringing in Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, assists are about to come back up.
And 3 bars already built off of this. Okay, great tech there. All right, backs off. I like the back off into the jump heavy that we've seen here too.
Reflect.
Great reflect punish into the beam.
Yeah, it's one of those unfortunate situations where he's already committed to the reflect, and you're kind of already just gonna vanish, and you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna eat a lot of damage for it. Wow, no follow-up. I'm surprised.
Yeah, no follow-up on that, but we have assist coming back up though. Got the beam back out.
Auto combo legs. I'm surprised no 2H. Maybe he tried it and he was a little late. Auto combo beats the tag. Gonna take the snap. Both of the other characters have some blue life. One thing about Tachikawa too is that we see a lot of reversal level 3s from him too. Like, he's one of those players that is not, like, you put him on defense, he's gonna go for it too. So that's something you have to keep in mind when you play against him.
You see more than 3 bars, you gotta be watching out.
Oh, nice. Okay, caught him on the up back. I think he was just trying to do that to get out of the corner, to be honest. They ended up jumping into it.
Wasn't able to extend it though with that Yamcha assist there. Apology Man.
Jump back out.
That blue light though would be nice for him to get back.
And spinning some bar. Vanish hits raw. Didn't even combo off the key blast. Apology Man, you can't eat a key blast. And he was early on the reflect.
Gets hit by that super dash, and then
Tachikawa,
Team Gohan.
He really just grinded that down, right? Like, he had a lot of life and a lot of little hits, and none of it was really like, one big sequence.
We're gonna see, gonna go for the sliding knockdown right into Wolfang Fist.
Yeah, I like that choice. Take the level 3 for the damage.
He's gonna have this corner positioning here. Okay, go right into the Dragon Rush. I like it. That is not something that most people would probably expect. He's not the type of player that normally does that either.
Yeah, and I mean, in this position, these hits add up. Yeah, fake, goes for the Dragon Rush after him. Dash OS up. Great, man, Tachikawa's defense there was excellent.
A little bit harder to try and open him up here with just only Super Saiyan Goku left. Almost got it off that jab. Oh, okay. Manages to secure the hit. There are 3 bars on deck. I don't know if we'll see the level 3 or not. Looked like he was going to maybe do it because he did that jump down heavy, but not today.
Nice block. Other side. Wow. Dragon Rush broken again.
And you were talking about earlier about defense being so rewarding in this game. The patience paid off. That's going to be a dead Yamcha and not even have to spend a bar there.
That was a wild 2H2. And the crazy thing is that this is a 2-touch match for Apology Man and only 1 hit for Tachikawa, right? Like, it's pretty scary. Raw level 3. Oh my god. It was a
Good
two-touch
damage.
match, right? That's all it was. It was like, okay, he's got 3 characters. It's a two-touch match. Now it's just 1 hit for Apology Man to bring this back.
Yeah. Really able to catch up. And if he's going to do it too, I mean, other than Piccolo, his Goku has always been really strong.
That was almost a punish with the 2M and the super dash in.
That is going to be damage.
I mean, he's dead. Extend. That's
Yeah.
going to do it. Tachikawa had a
Sliding
huge lead.
knockdown into level 1.
He gave it all away just like that. Apology Man reaction level 3 and the beautiful punish after.
The milk is getting warmer right now.
It's
ladies and
heating up.
gentlemen.
This guy, Apology Man, too cool. You mentioned how good he is with that GT Go or with the Super Saiyan Goku. He plays that character, and he's played that character for a long time, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can just see how stable he is. He's a really solid anchor, great buttons, and he doesn't need anybody to help set him up. He is just really solid by himself.
Okay, let's see how much he angered Tachikawa, though, if he's able to come back from this.
Being angry as you want, but if you're out of the tournament, not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
That was scary. He ran up. Dragon Rush looked like it was going to clip him, but the late tag.
Okay. Does manage to keep going there, but... Okay. Ooh, doesn't get punished for that. Instead, ends up getting the hit. Backs
Yeah.
off.
It was just like a falling jump out vanish. Interesting from Tachikawa. It worked out.
Ooh, okay.
Rush. Auto combo. Oh, and he got clipped by the 2M.
Yeah.
It's a really big starter. Piccolo
Go the
assist
heavy.
just came off. Yeah, there's a lot of corner carry. Wow, missed it.
Oh, yeah, misses that. I don't know if he was going to go for the snap or the sliding knockdown, but it doesn't matter anyways.
Flashing on the key blast.
Okay, going beam. Beam is down. Piccolo assist back up. The ball is out. It's gone.
Yeah, we see a lot of these whiffs from Apology Man where he's just doing like standing L, trying to fake him into thinking it's going to be a key blast. I like those fakes a lot. All right, should be the Dragon Rush this time.
Yep.
Into the snap.
He's going to bring in GT Goku, try and make work of him.
I got to see a spark here, I would guess, from Tachikawa. No, he just blocks it out and gets hit for
Yeah,
it.
that's 6M.
Yeah, it's going to be another snap. Same situation. Auto combo,
Heavy
H legs. Puts him in the same spot, sparks out.
Ooh, he's had enough.
Yeah, I don't
Super
blame him.
dash is in. Ooh, and that super dash is gonna land the hit that Tachikawa needed against Apology Man.
Yeah, I got to spend some
Yeah,
bar.
yeah, you got 6 bars. Spend it, spend it, spend it.
Yeah, mix up here, sparks out. Tachikawa blocked it, but he respected it with the jump back.
Okay, calls in Yamcha. I like it. Yamcha full health right now, but got hit by that beam.
Yeah, holds the
Sparking
vanish.
still going. Is gone. 3 bars though built here for Apology Man. We're gonna see a snap out, bringing the GT Goku back in right away with the Dragon Rush.
That was a good call out, I think, from Apology Man. He's gone for the standard incoming so many times now. I really like that idea. Level 1, level 3.
Yep, bringing in Piccolo.
Nice kill. So Apology Man finally gets the job done after just grinding this team down with snap after snap after snap.
Oh, nice job jumping away from that.
Wow, tech button from Tachikawa. I thought he was going to get hit by the slicer into the beam assist, but he apparently knew better. Or about air-to-air jumping light.
I think Tachikawa was trying to get a jump in there, but got hit by Piccolo before he can make that move.
It's hard, man. Level 1. One more. As much damage as he can get. It's enough. Man, Apology Man. We are looking at him being down 0-1. Solo Goku left, and now look at where Tachikawa's sitting.
He's on a roll.
Yeah, the good news for him, though, is that it's similar to what we just saw, where if he gets rid of this Goku, this is actually a really good spot to be. The other characters are one-hit kills.
That's true, that's true. They are at half health. A little bit below it, actually.
Take the snap.
Bringing out Piccolo. Oh, Mantis is getting himself out there. Great tech on the throw.
That was a good break. It was a long delay before the Dragon Rush came out. Oh, the uppercut, he wristed.
Yeah, that is going to hurt. Here we go.
Bombs, double bomb, super dash in. Level 3 after the legs.
Going right into that level 3. Gonna have good corner positioning here. A little bit of pixel health left.
Nice break again from Apology Man, and the tag works. A heartbreaker.
And that is a great tag for Apology Man to have gotten.
Yeah, that's a lot of life he's going to get back. Reflect works out. Oh, the Tatsu hit, but he didn't have any meter. That's the hit
That
for
jab is gonna
Apology
take
Man.
it. There you go, Apology Man taking it.
Moving on, he's going to be in top 4 of the tournament after that, playing up against Panda Global's Nakkiel in the loser semis.
Give it up here for Tachikawa, though, coming all the way from Japan to compete here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, it was really well played from him. He made it pretty far in the tournament. Fifth place.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's too bad of a showing for him, right? 5th place is all right.
Not at all. Did a really good job with this team that we haven't seen him play for too long.
Yeah.
But, you know, he's
cool.
doing really good work with it. You know,
Yeah, top. I mean, in this tournament, he
happy to
lost
see
some
him
really good
doing well.
players. Yeah, so excellent work from him as we see Supernoon come up to the stage. He's going to be playing up against
Yeah.
ChrisG.
This is our winners finals.
Yeah, so cool to see. We have top 4. It's 4 players from the US of A, 3 from the West Coast, 1 from the East Coast. Even though ChrisG has NY in his name still.
Yeah, he's originally East Coast, though.
He's
Right?
from New York, yeah. He's been repping it. He's been living in SoCal for like 7 years or something crazy. It's been a long time.
You know,
feel
when
like.
I hear him talk, he still sounds New York.
Yes, he does. He
Yeah,
sounds.
He still sounds New York.
It's like in his blood. It'll never go away. It's in his name. It's in his blood. You'll never
You
pull the
bleed
New York out of
bleed
him.
New York.
Till the
Once
day he dies.
you're living there, born there.
Yeah.
You're
And he's in
always-
our winners finals up against Supernoon. These two have played each other
Yeah.
a lot in this game. They've had like sets back and forth. These two have played in tournament many times, and that's going to be our winners finals. And then we'll drop down to the loser semis after that. We're gonna have Nakkiel versus Apology Man. Should be a good one here. 3 out of 5 between these two, and they've had a bunch of sets in this game, including some sets at Evo. I think both of them have played there, just all over the tour. ChrisG talking about something. I can see the New York accent and the way his lips move. You can see the accent in his face. Like I can just see it.
I'll go with it.
You can tell. I can tell. I just
You can
totally.
just-
You
you
guys
just-
just look and
It
then
haunts you in your
I can see it.
brain. You can see it with your eyes.
Yeah. I look with my special eyes. I can tell.
Uh,
They're working
Stay
all right. Yeah.
anyways, so
Man, every time I see the button select for them, because we can see what they pick,
we
it
know
always
this is a button check.
it messes me up because
Why?
Supernoon uses touchpad for sparking.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing.
What is wrong with you guys?
What? It's great.
It's the entire controller. 50% of your controller is the sparking button. It's like the entire face
It's
of
great.
it.
You just your thumb
That is
activates
so.
sparking.
I can't imagine. I told Supernoon that if he really wants to be a Kid Buu player, he's got to headbutt his controller to activate sparking.
I hope he does someday.
That would be like he just does like the whoo-hoo, and he just hits it with his head. That would be so sick.
That seems to be appropriate.
That's like the best way to activate it, I think.
Yeah.
Man,
That's the way to go full unga.
that you got to become one with your character.
Yeah.
Touchpad sparking. That is next level.
Now this game could go back and forth easily. Both of these are
Definitely.
really strong players.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
It's great to see Supernoon up there. You know, he's been on the grind, working hard, really training hard for this.
And he needs the points.
Yeah, needs the points. So
He is
he's
way
gonna be
down in
fighting
points. I was
hard
asking him
right now.
I was
fighting
like,
hard.
you got to be wanting like top 3 is what I was asking him, right? He's like, I got to win, dude.
Yeah,
I was like, what are the point situations
He's-
like for you? And he's like, I
going
got to win.
for the gold. Going
Yeah.
for the gold.
I don't blame him. I mean, this is our winners finals here, Puerto Rico. Oh,
wow,
the
no
stomp.
button check for once.
No, you don't need button check.
Well, normally ChrisG loves the button check though.
Doesn't need him. As we see him drop a combo immediately and then get the hit afterwards.
Snap in Bardock.
I like that choice. Yeah, runs up, staggers the 2L. This come out. Super hard to challenge there. There's not that many good options. Oh, it looked like he tried to
Yeah.
reflect and he got a key blast.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate input there, and that isn't what you meant. So, oh, goes again for the overhead.
Yeah, good block from Supernoon.
Yeah, Supernoon doing a good job here with
The
defense. Oh, almost got blown up for the disc there because he ended up hitting the assist character.
Yeah, he took some damage, but at least he got out of the corner. Jump in block, calls in a Bardock.
Okay, super dash in. I like the patience so far from Supernoon. ChrisG trying to get a little bit of zoning in here. Something that Frieza does actually thrive with, and he's going to get that super dash in, taking Noon back to the corner here. Going into the level 3. Okay.
Yeah, double overhead. Good block so far. Supernoon's been on defense a lot of this set. Finally gets opened up.
Yeah, that heavy's going to do it to him.
Yeah, assist for the extension. No meter necessary. ChrisG without a scratch on him. And Kid Buu and Bardock were pretty beat up, right? Bardock down now, and Kid Buu lost a lot of life. Oh,
Okay.
he tried to reflect.
And Supernoon is finally on the board here, going into that level 3 right off the bat.
Yeah, dropping the pink matter, and now ChrisG going to be put on defense with an assist available for Supernoon here. Staggers.
I like the staggers. I like the use of it. Tries to go back in, uses the foot, but gets down tech there.
Yeah, the up back was great. Teleport. And he's going to get the combo afterwards. Nice word from Chris. A lot of meter available, too.
Oh, yeah. Level 1, going to the vacuum of space.
Yeah, and the Spirit Ball. It'll be close.
Yeah,
not enough.
Just a little tiny bit of health left. A lot of blue life if he can find that time to snap himself out, but I don't think he's going to. Gonna get super dashed in, and that is going to be the end of Kid Buu. Supernoon already down to his GT Goku and sparking.
You know, I had a feeling he probably wasn't even going to try the tag because he was probably going to get sniped out for it, so he just kind of like ran in and was like, all right, I might as well try to make this work.
It's scary when you're at that point, and especially because ChrisG is doing a great job at rotating his assistant.
Yeah.
You know, not having a lot of free time to be able to get that other character in.
Yeah. Spends the H, Dragon Fist Flash to get the super. It's going to be a big drop. In the corner, it's tough to reach a lot of time with the regular version, so H version is a good call. Yeah, look for the reflect.
Okay.
Power pull. Wow, he went in?
He went for the low. Okay, great. Tech on that, going
Spirit
to
Ball?
level 1. Yeah, right into that Spirit Ball. You called it.
Yeah, he does this a lot. This is really common for Chris, and it's not easy to punish because you just don't know when he's going to end it.
Yeah, you could end up getting hit by it. You don't want to deal with that.
Plus, nobody in their life has ever labbed the punish to that, I bet. Stayed in the front the whole time, plus frames, and gets the hit.
Yeah.
2H, uses up the smash.
Bring him down, extend it. Sliding knockdown. Not going to spend the bar just yet.
There's finally the spark.
Looks like he was trying to bait out that sparking almost there. But ChrisG sparking with that combo there.
Yeah, counter sparks. He's going to build a ton of meter on this, but I don't imagine he'll be able to kill. He's grinding down the life bar. Oh, the drop.
Yeah, that drop is unfortunate. The sparking is already out, but gets that Wolfang Fist there.
Yeah, and this is the kill. Even with sparking to regain the life. Didn't even need another super.
Just needed the Spirit Ball.
Yeah, so game 1, very clean for ChrisG, obviously. He hardly took a scratch for most of the game, and he just did a really good job of weathering the storm. Supernoon, you can see, like, he wants to swarm you. He wants to smother you. And, you know, Chris is a really defensive player overall, so he's trying to not engage like that and kind of get out of there, both of them.
It's a happy birthday here.
Both of them early. Probably a snap, I got to imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Maybe not, no.
Oh, yeah. There is still enough of a chunk there, but it's coming back pretty quickly right now.
He did 50% to freeze up very quickly. Mix up, and
Right
2 bars
over the
available.
dome.
That's a kill early. And even though you don't get the blue life in the back there, who cares? Because Frieza just got smoked immediately.
Level 1, level
Javelin.
1. Boom, you're out of here.
Yeah, very well done. I mean, that's what Supernoon wanted the last game, right? Like, he just wanted to smother and get in before ChrisG could establish space and slow things down.
And that was a clean kill to get out right off the bat, especially with ChrisG's newer character, Frieza. So, good work from Supernoon. But right now, ChrisG is back on the offense. Extending with the Yamcha. Yeah, we're going to get a Genki Dama.
It's great. Knockdown on this is awesome. Maybe make him guess for spark.
Oh.
Wow, reflect tag.
Oh. Yeah, he got that Ki Blast out there again too from it.
Second time we've seen him get it. It's gonna be a snap.
Okay, goes for that. Great defense though from Supernoon there.
Yeah, he just up back when he saw that he was gonna have air dash pressure. Got out of there.
Okay, backs off, backs off.
Yeah, you're just not challenging that much. You're just waiting. Flipped him there with the lariat.
He lariat Yamcha.
Yeah, he was like, I don't. This character needs to get out of here.
Smack you out of here, boy.
Up back, gets out of there. Yeah.
2H punish on that call-in.
And he couldn't make ChrisG block to set up the Kid Buu assist. Wow, what in the heck?
Got that jump in, and he's gonna.
That looked like a
cross
cross.
on deck.
Yeah, 1-3. Get the kill here. As much damage as he can squeeze out of it.
2 characters left on each side. Sparking both available.
Yeah, that was a pretty fat hitbox on that jump H. That was crazy.
Okay. Trying to throw out the Ki Blast, get a hit here. Okay, Supernoon using that GT Goku beam, going right into that Dragon Rush.
Yeah.
Making great use of how it locks you down there. Going right into that Bardock level 3 as well.
The beam is really good because it hits upwards like that, diagonally, and then drags you back down to the floor, so you're just stuck in a really bad spot. Sparks out of block stun. Doesn't want to deal with the mix-up there, and I can't blame him. It's kind of a rough spot to be. Counter spark. 2H.
Spark.
Wow, late cancel. I don't even know if that was a cancel. It was super late.
Ooh, okay, gets the super dash in. Gonna go with the knockdown right into the Wolfang Fist.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that he didn't 2H, actually. I mean, he was committed to the backdash, but still. Ooh, holds the vanish, loses to the super dash.
Yeah, he vanished and got super dashed in on.
You know, in this version, a lot of times that doesn't, like, work. The super dash will lose. Man, backdash gets flipped again, but it depends on the scenario. And runs up, and Supernoon just look at him, like, chasing Chris down, running at him, whiff, and then Dragon Rush.
Right into the Dragon Rush.
That's one of the best times, actually, is like when your jump normer just completely whiffs and there's blocks done that you expect to be there and it's just gone. You're like, all right.
Going to another Spirit Ball. We got the Rat Pack on screen right now.
Yeah. Ooh, and he got clipped 2M low. That's a kill. Not much of a pack anymore.
No, just one.
Yeah, and this is an important like character for Supernoon here. You really don't want this to go to 2-0, right? Like with the way he plays, how fast he plays, he needs to overwhelm and smother, and I think this is an important kill for him to get here.
Tries to super dash in there too, denied.
Yeah, Chris is playing nice and patient. You see instant air dash back a lot. He's trying to bait a super dash, look for a 2H. Like right there, yeah, that's what he's looking for, the air dash back.
Ooh, but loses that air to air there, Supernoon. Drops the combo. Okay. Got some pressure here, goes to the other side, backs
yeah, just
off.
leaped out. I like that power pole just to get out of there, miss on the auto combo, vanish.
Okay, the counter vanish there.
Down tech, no buttons from Supernoon. They might have actually hit. I'm not sure. It depends on how early he did the super dash.
Ooh, tries to Wolfang Fist.
Not on the ground for the 2H. Yeah, it's just a lot of waiting and, you know, only committing to super dash when they're in the air if you can, so that way you don't get 2H for free.
Yeah, you gotta watch super dashing in on GT Goku too. If he throws out that beam, you're gonna get clipped by it. Ooh,
good break. Yeah, that was scary. And that beam, I think Supernoon's going to it a lot. And Chris, he's going to jump super dash to try to beat it soon if he's not, you know, careful with how he places it. That's why you see ChrisG jumping a little higher. He's hoping for him to commit to the beam so he can super dash it.
Oh, and he gets the jump heavy.
This is huge. Yeah, big jump H. Gonna drop him down. Oh, he missed it. Yeah, you have to delay that low to the ground so you can get the ground combo after. That probably would have been the kill or close to it for Chris. That's the punish.
That super dash, that right there is going to be the kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about when he was jumping a little higher off the ground. And the whole reason he was doing that was because he was trying to bait Supernoon to commit to the beam so they can just super dash and punish it. Really good recognition of Chris that that's exactly what Supernoon was looking for.
ChrisG is on fire here, looking like very convincing that he might be in our grand finals.
Yeah, up 2-0, looking great so far. Blocking the 6M. Wow, nah! Come on!
My God.
He tried to take a Dragon Rush, completely missed. That is unfortunate.
I just felt like Kevin in Home Alone, like the look on my face.
That was, he got robbed. It worked out for Chris, though. He'll take it. He looked over at Supernoon and just laughed. He was like, all right, well, it'd be like that.
Goodness. Okay, gets the 6M into the Bardock assist. Supernoon getting that opening that he was looking for. Hopefully he can change this momentum around in this game 3.
Yeah, that's
definitely
great.
needs it.
Level 1.
Okay, right, level 1.
Oh, he vanished, but it missed. He's just going to eat the Spirit Ball. I think Vanish was a good try, honestly, but Sparks out early. I think he's got to get a hit on this sparking. Okay, gets the air dash.
Doesn't block all those hits. ChrisG getting taken away in the corner here by Supernoon. Supernoon looking for another mix here. Great reflect, but not enough.
Yeah, got caught low after, and Supernoon's got all the meter in the world to try to close this out.
Oh yeah, 6 bars? That's sitting pretty.
1-1-3.
That's Bardock level 3.
Try to squeeze as much as he can. I mean, the sparking builds you so much meter, right, that you need to get kills from it. And most of the time, those kills come from not only the damage of it, but the meter it builds, right? You know, you get 5-6 meters from one sparking combo, and you really have to spend it.
Absolutely. We see people use it a lot just to save a character, but if you can save that character and capitalize off it, why not do both?
Yeah, that's perfect case, right? That's best case scenario.
That is great 2H there.
Yeah, that was a long, long time that he had to see it, and he's not even going to take the snap.
He's
This is his lowest.
This enhanced level 3 here.
Yeah, that's right, because the other character's dead. This is Supernoon's lowest life character, right? So might as well take the damage on it instead of snapping. Tried to fake a cross up, but he did it a little too high, I think.
Okay, backs off after that? Yeah. All right. I like the movement I'm seeing again. We're seeing that very patient movement from both these players. Reflected some of that GT Goku beam. The gumball is out.
Oh,
Guard cancel in. That was Great.
That's really unfortunate because Supernoon had the button out already, and ChrisG, I like guard canceling gumball. It's, I think, a good idea sometimes. Oh wow, it actually clipped him.
Yeah. When I say that was great, by the way, I meant that was great for ChrisG.
Yeah, it worked out
very
super well.
unfortunate for Supernoon.
Yeah, it worked out like, oh man, that was so weird.
Yeah, that.
It's like a disjointed super dash hitbox that ended up getting being too far away for the jumping L.
He's trying to make work of this Kid Buu, get him out of the way. That is one character I think too that has always been remaining strong on Supernoon's team when he plays Kid Buu.
Yeah, and he's out of there.
Yeah.
Which is a big win for Chris because he's still sitting on sparking, so you know, that character advantage is a big deal, especially when Gumball gives you really potent mix-ups. So losing that assist, you know, not having Kid Buu anymore, it's a big win.
Oh, gets a super dash hit in. And he's gonna have enough for a Spirit Bomb.
Yeah, auto combo.
There it is. Here we go.
Yeah, drop the Spirit Bomb on him. A lot of damage.
This will be a good opportunity for him if he can get a mix-up off of it. He does not, though, but gets that 2H punish on Frieza. That's going to be big damage.
Yeah, Supernoon was trying to bait a sparking, and Chris didn't go for it, but ended up catching the tag anyway, so this is going to be great. 2 meters for the kill. Level 1, throw the javelin. Oh, wow, he didn't even need it. Get the powered up level 1 damage. That is so good.
That's great damage, too.
That is super, super good.
All right, all that ChrisG has left here is his GT Goku. Can he pull it off? He does have sparking still left.
Yeah, you just got to find a good time to activate it.
Oh, super dash is in. Things looking good here for Supernoon.
He's going to build up 3 meters. Yeah, drop the Spirit Bomb on him.
This might be what forces ChrisG to spark.
Yeah, I think he only really wants to spark if Supernoon, you know, goes for like some kind of pressure up close. It's gonna build close to 1 meter. There's the spark. Yeah. Air dash cancel. Nice block.
Oh, I like that. I like the vanish, making use of that sparking that's going on right now. And 6 bars on deck for ChrisG.
Yeah, Spirit Bomb.
Absolutely.
Man, that hurt. That combo did a grip. Empty low.
Yeah, that low.
Yeah, ChrisG in a great spot now, right? I mean, it was looking a little dire, and he doesn't have a lot of life, but having the sparking available makes it so that 2-touching with just this character is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, he's 1 character away from making grand finals right now.
Reset.
The hit.
Another one. Oh, no. ChrisG got greedy, and it paid off. It's going to be big. Should be the kill if he doesn't drop it. Spirit Bomb? It'll be pretty close.
He's going to do Spirit Bomb, Dragon Rush.
Yeah, and then try to get the level 1 after. He just goes for the raw level 1.
And that's going to be it. ChrisG going to grand finals.
Big comeback all the way from that deficit, and he just played super composed that whole time. I think the strategy a lot of time is for Supernoon to just get in there, overwhelm, right? And ChrisG is one of those players that when his defense is on point, it is so tough to really find those clean hits against him. And anytime you do hit him, it feels like you have to work super hard for it. And then even the hit you get is like, well, I used all my assists. You know, I spent sparking. I used all this stuff just to hit him, and I didn't even end up getting anything too crazy about it. As we see the bracket here, ChrisG going to be moving on to that winner side grand finals, waiting for the winner of our loser semis, and then loser finals. At the loser semis is going to be next. Nakkiel versus Apology Man. In case you guys haven't been paying attention, the winner of that will be playing Supernoon, who we just saw lose to ChrisG.
And this will be a fun one. I always like the interactions between Nakkiel and Apology Man. So those two playing each other is just like, I don't know.
It should be a good time.
It's like a saga of its own.
Yeah, those two, they crack me. The way Derek just screams at Apology Man is like so unnecessary, but also hilarious.
He's about to throw the chunkla at him.
Yeah, it's gonna be something, I think, for sure. So I'm excited for that match. I believe we're gonna have a very short break, our last break, and then once we come back from that, we'll have top 4 of the DBFZ action here. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying everything at this Tenkaichi event. We'll catch you guys in just a little bit. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to First Attack here. We have top 4 of the action. It's going to be a good one so far. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Sajam and
Romanova
on the mic. Hopefully you guys have been having a great night. We're getting late here. We're tuning into the nitty-gritty. It's usually around the time that Wednesday Night Fights starts on my time, so I'm feeling nice and pumped. You know, this is usually when we get into things, and it's fair enough that we see some West Coast, East Coast action going on the stage. It's going to be a good one so far. Winner of this match, in case you guys are wondering, you haven't seen the brag, we'll be playing up against the Noonster, Supernoon, in our losers finals. Winner of that will be playing up against ChrisG. So this is going to be a good one. Nakkiel versus Apology Man.
I like the energy here. Like we were saying, these two, they're really funny to watch interact with each other.
Yeah.
I just imagine with Nakkiel playing Kid Buu that, like, he does like the Kid Buu level 3 when Apology Man really makes him angry.
That is definitely Nakkiel. If you guys don't know, he is a screamer for sure. I've never met anybody who screams more things in my life. Like the way he yells, it's fantastic.
Like beneath, what do you mean?
The way he yells beneath, like he just takes it out on this guy for anything. Anything could happen in the world, and he would just turn and be like, "Beneath, what have you done?" Like I'm like, "Oh no, this is bad." So it's gonna be our loser semis here, and again, I'm excited to watch this and see how it. What you doing, bro?
Are we
gonna desync the devices?
Desync the pads? We actually esports
None?
out here? None.
No pads?
Look at that, and he's ready.
He's ready. He's right back into it. Pan said, "Let me desync the devices now. Hold up."
Both assists down right off the bat.
Yeah, both
Great
assists.
check on that.
Both assists committed for a mix-up is not a bad idea, as long as it pays off. But it opened up the field for Apology Man to do the same.
Aggressive here, both super dash at the same time. Gets clipped by the DP adult Gohan assist, but doesn't matter.
Both super dashes happening at the same time sounded like a jet engine taking off. It was like,
oh yeah, and he got that mystic ball down into that low.
Yeah, side switch, used the Gohan assist. This is a pretty scary spot to be. Stagger pressure in the corner. The 2H, that is a skill that people have really developed a lot, and it's not easy to do. You have to do your chain and then do the 2H in there to beat the guard cancel. Really tough, and top players have gotten very, very good at it. As we see the gumball set up.
I was just going to say the same thing. I've noticed that a lot of our top players, they are just waiting and ready to punish those guard cancels.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. H Mystic Ball, overhead again. Apology Man on defense, but finally gets cracked.
Yeah, didn't tech that one. There's going to be some damage for Nakkiel to bank off of. Here we go. Going into low. More defense. Doesn't want to deal with it. Sparking. Gets the hit. Now we are going to be playing. Oh, no, but the drop!
That's a huge drop. I mean, okay, it worked out, but he doesn't get Piccolo in for the snap. He'd already used his air action, so no double jump.
Yeah, he recovered off the half, but that is just so unfortunate. Nakkiel getting it off of the Mystic Ball. They're going into level 1, leveling up Gohan.
Yeah, and he got Kid Buu out, which is huge, right? You want to keep Kid Buu alive so you can do stuff like, you know, Gohan 2H legs and a gumball assist into setting up a mix-up, which we're going to see here. But he caught him low anyway.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was going to get him first with the jump medium, but he didn't, but the low was enough.
Yeah.
Level 1. Level 1.
That'll do it. Well played from Nakkiel. It's important to get this team kind of discombobulated, especially to get rid of that assist, right? I mean, Piccolo had to spend sparking early, didn't get anything with it because of the combo drops. Clean call out with the 2H.
We're going to snap in, bringing probably a dog. No, Kid Buu. Kid Buu.
Yeah,
that is a good choice. If you can get rid of him, too, with the side swap there into the heavy legs.
Yeah, that was a rough spot to be right outside the corner.
Erased.
Yeah, he's dead. Cleaned up. That's one of those situations where, like, the air dash mix-up is hard to deal with because you're in the corner and you don't know if he's, you know, has enough room to go for the crossover or not. It's tough to see,
right
for sure.
into Masenko. Go, auto combo into the heavy legs.
Yeah, stagger pressure, trying to wait for the assist to come back, and that's what it'll be.
Yeah, and that's great pressure you gain, too, once you're leveled up with Gohan off of the auto combo.
Oh, a punish on the reflect.
Yeah.
Double
Looks like he baited that out there, too. I like that.
That is unfortunate, as that should be the...
Misses the sliding knockdown, though, but manages to get a hit in anyways and make quick work of Team Gohan.
Yeah, big drop, but it ended up working out there for Nakkiel, as he's sitting on 2 characters and sparking, which is a humongous lead as far as this match is concerned.
And I feel like it's always a good time for Nakkiel when he still has adult Gohan as one of those characters left.
Yeah. There it is,
the
Masenko. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you're sad about not having a Ki Blast, but that's one of those moments where having a beam is just really nice. Just blowing through the orb and the 2H for the kill.
Like
nice work.
Yeah. Game 1 going to Nakkiel.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of drops there on both sides that are a little weird, but the game plan for Nakkiel worked out quite well, I think. And I think if you're Apology Man, you really have to look at the moments where he dropped those big Piccolo combos and think like, okay, well, that could have been the start of like maybe a different game, you know? Oh, the switch to Tien?
Tien?
No, maybe out of habit? Out of habit?
Beerus, get out of here.
No, it's not going to happen. It was just habit. He's like, where's Tien at? He's representing the BGC. He's trying to, hey, I had to find him.
I mean, that might, maybe Beerus is actually the answer to GT Goku, cat versus a rat.
Could you imagine if that was the secret all along? We're just so foolish that we thought Beerus was only good for Cloud 805's like sparking combos on Twitter. It turns out he's actually good. How could we have not seen this coming?
Some people still believe in him. We have Skeezer.
That's true. There's people that still believe in Beerus. I feel like if you play a good shell around him, it's not the end of the world.
I guess not. But we're not going to see that here.
Yeah, no reason to make life harder.
Apology Man just need to take a little bit of a breather there, and we are going back into our game 2 here. Let's see if he can make this comeback.
Oh, double backdash start. Yeah, Nakkiel hit that standing L on the ground, but was sandwiched between a beam and a Nakkiel, which is a bad spot to be.
One thing I would like to see in this game too is trying to make sure that he can prevent Gohan from leveling up as much as possible. I think that once Nakkiel gets that momentum, he just can keep going and going.
Yeah, it's just tough, right? I mean, that's one of those characters that, you know, any of his characters can enable a level up. Oh, wow, the super dash beat the tag. Oh, that was a weird assist call. Mystic Ball again. Not a real crazy mix-up. He just went for the L, which is just like a mid.
Good defense. Super dash is in. The patience was really good there from Apology Man.
Yeah, and if you think he's going to go for that like 2M or 3M with Kid Buu, then doing the super dash is a really good call out. A lot of damage. We'll see what the sparking situation's like. Wow, beautiful call out.
Yeah, he just played patient and waited, and it paid off.
Yeah, just ran up, waited for it. Set up here. Oh,
almost got that hit there. Gets the side.
Yeah, cross up elbow. The oldest trick in the book. He's got another assist, but yeah, no kill. He didn't have any meter.
Okay.
Wow.
Nakkiel Mystic balls himself into death there.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that that super dash didn't get eaten up by it, to be honest with you, but it worked out all right. Level up. Not easy to punish, but he was ready.
I think I saw the beam go out too, thinking it was going to protect him while he tried to level up, and it just didn't work that way. Yeah,
it's a very common round start for Nakkiel. He does level up into GT Goku assist.
It's a good spot for Apology Man to be in, having Nakkiel almost got a reset there. Okay, we're going to see the sparking, but gets hit, and it doesn't even matter. It's not going to save your Gohan.
That is really bad. Yeah, level 2 sparking instead of level 3 is a huge loss. I think Nakkiel tried to uppercut maybe on start there, and it just didn't come out.
Okay.
Super dash comes out. Gonna be the snap.
Out, bring in Piccolo, try and get some hits on him, go for the low. Goes for the overhead again. Oh.
Man, it's so crazy that he's blocked low every single time. Yeah, reflect out of there. Sparkings run out.
Okay, did some reflects there, not gonna quite bank off of any of that. Ooh, manages to get the hit here on Apology Man's side.
Yeah, he has an assist available, so he can slice into the assist. Hell Zone.
Yeah, bring those Hell Zone grenades in.
Oh, just use it to set up double orb.
Balls are out. You're gonna have to kind of play patient here, Nakkiel. Okay, gets that Dragon Rush though.
Yeah, 2M run up, Dragon Rush. He's got a lot of meter, but he needs a lot of hits. This is definitely a really, really far match from winning. He needs to burn through a sparking. He's got to burn through 3 characters who have a lot of life.
I wonder if he's gonna spark here. No, he's not gonna. Not able to open up there. Great tech on that. Okay, going into the auto. Power pole. Oh, the change in though is going to get the hit, and that is where that sparking is going to hit. 4 bars on deck for Apology Man. 5.
Yeah, spend the level 3 here. There's a lot of damage. Yeah, extending it as much as possible. Still not enough. Wow, wake up, light.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to hurt. Yeah, powered up level 3.
Powered up level 3.
I mean, sometimes you got to do it. You got 1 character left, waking up light. I mean, why not, right? Just give it a shot. Not enough. Oh, the DP. I mean, you don't have a lot to lose. Yeah.
They're having fun.
Yeah, you don't have a lot to lose. You might as well try, right? Like, it's like, all right, well, if that character dies, I got 2 characters with lots of life left. It's not a big deal. Final game between these 2. 1 apiece.
Who do you think is going to take it? Right now, it's East v West.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen that a lot in this top 8, right? A bunch of West Coast players on the winner side drop each other down. Oh, that was messed up. Spark out. The DP assist hits, but nothing off of it from Nakkiel. And yeah, it's very hard. Wow. Really hard to get a consistent, clean combo off of that. Man.
Ball is out. He's getting some hits here off these clips.
Yeah, weird scrambles, lots of like stray hits that it didn't turn into anything. Slicer connects.
There we go. That is the connection there that Apology Man was looking for.
Yeah, gonna carry to the corner here. Elbow, Dragon Rush.
Sliding knockdown. Gonna go right into the level 3 here.
Oh, what?
The empty jump and blow.
Yeah, he just did a whiff and then the wake up reflect. I think he was expecting an air dash or something like that.
Okay, super dashes in.
Yeah, good
Ooh,
challenge.
There we go. Nakkiel securing that hit there. Got 3 bars on deck. Still got 2 characters left. Gonna level up Gohan.
Yeah, and that jump M, very common option after to try to snipe people taking forward or taking up.
Oh, I like that heavy legs, and it manages to dodge that beam, and he gets the hit off those jump lights.
Yeah, this is awesome. He's gonna get the drop here. He's got level 3 available. Just goes for the air dash. Oh.
Oh, I like the movement that we're seeing here from Nakkiel, but that tag in is gonna get the hit for Apology Man on him.
Yeah, very big. If he just waited a little bit before he super dash, he could have 2H instead. Snap. Double jump out. Yeah, we've been seeing that all top 8 from Nakkiel.
Tag into Piccolo. You betcha. All right.
Oh, reversal level 3. I like that idea a lot, yeah. There was no
that a good
assist.
counter.
So he knew he was gonna have to stagger some way if he wanted something. I like that idea from Apology Man. A lot of blue life on the table for Nakkiel here.
Oh, he was trying to make work of it. Manages to escape out of that situation there. Nakkiel sitting on 6 bars. All that blue health too that GT Goku has.
Wow, that beat the assist too. That was a lot of hits and durability. Punish with the special beam cannon. And yeah, there's a lot of blue life here. I think he's gonna take the level 3 and punish. That's a huge snipe, and it kills.
He's gonna kill Piccolo with it.
I think Nakkiel was in that position where he was just looking for anything to dump that meter on to get him out of there.
Absolutely.
Really good snipe. And if you're, I was just gonna say, he needs to snap.
Yeah, snap in, get that blue health off of GT Goku there. Okay, backs off.
That's exactly what Apology Man needed, the snap. So he wanted the Dragon Rush or any hit early so that he could get it.
This could still be either of their games. I mean, definitely
Yeah.
the health lead here for Apology Man, but Nakkiel can make a comeback.
Nice. That was a really far range pickup. Super dash. Man, that combo, that was so far away.
Yeah, I thought he wasn't going to be able to cover that much distance, but he was.
And it killed? I
Yeah.
cannot believe that
Level
super dash worked.
It did.
That was insane.
But we do have a leveled up Gohan right now. I
Yeah,
think he's leveled
solo.
up. Is he leveled up? Level 1?
He's at a level up, I think, in this game. The thing is about him is that
He has the...
he has to spend meter is the problem to get pressure solo. So like he's gonna need H legs, and then he's not gonna build any more bar, and
Oh,
it's
those key
tough.
blasts.
Drop. Air
Apology
2H.
Man wants this run back.
Yeah, Apology Man so far has looked really great in this last game in particular. Missed the side switch combo. Super patient. Oh, the air dash
yeah.
over. Nice work to
Into the
Apology
medium.
Man as he moves on to losers finals for that run back that you mentioned. He's gonna make a lot of Puerto Rican dollars this weekend. Take that back to his bank.
Yeah, make sure he converts all the currency.
I cannot believe that super dash flew across the entire screen and then hit. That was messed up. I've never seen it go that far. It was like he flew literally the entire screen and connected. I was like, okay, for sure.
You know, he just wants to fly.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I guess when you need to get a hit, you got the hit.
Spread your wings and fly, Apology Man.
That was like legitimately the entire screen. He got like a hit. It was like boom, 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 rocket kid. He went, and I was like, what? And everybody else too. Like everybody's like, huh? That hits like that was crazy. It was a good character.
So
it turns
thank
out.
you so much, everyone, for joining us here again. This is the last Tenkaichi event of the Dragon Ball World Tour, and we can't thank you enough for joining us here.
Yeah,
And
it's been great.
We have had so many good matches, seen so many strong players fall defeat unexpectedly. Like
Yeah.
you know.
And I'm really excited for this too. It's going to be a good losers finals. Obviously, these two had played earlier, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them throw hands again. It should be really, really good.
Yeah.
And you know, in general, these two have played each other a lot. We talked about this earlier. I think it's the same kind of situation as the ChrisG Supernoon set, where they're familiar with each other. They've played a lot of stuff in tournament, so this should be good. 3 out of 5 this time.
And this is either going to end up in Supernoon being able to go face ChrisG again,
Yeah.
or Apology Man moving on and getting his run back.
You know what's funny is like Apology Man saw him take the candy, so he's like, "What can I do?" And then he looked down at his bag and was like, "Sick water." Actually, I'm just gonna say that's not even water. It's probably like warm milk, right? He's just like, "Oh, let me just get some." Poured his
Wouldn't he
favorite
have
cereal
like
in
a
there.
thermos? What if he carries around a thermos of warm milk?
He probably does. I mean, that's probably what that was.
Nice and milky.
Ugh. This looks like they're locked and loaded here. Yeah, these are the colors. I assume they're just gonna go in.
Hopefully he got the sweat off his hands.
Oh,
with
they
the-
both double like no-sold the handshake to each other. Oh, they don't want to give it. He's like, "Nah, I'm not giving you the handshake."
Wow. Boo.
Oh, okay, the fist bump. The fist bump.
I'm just kidding.
Well, to be fair, he said easy earlier when he smoked him.
Oh, that is true. I forgot almost about that. He just
said
like
easy.
popped off right into the camera. Easy.
And then he was like, okay, well, my good friend Beneath, let me talk to you on the stage after.
But at the end of the day, it's just brotherly love, right?
Yeah, and the winner of this is going to play ChrisG in Grand Finals with the tough task of having to reset the bracket, beat ChrisG twice in 2 sets of 3 out of 5 in Dragon Ball. It is a tall order for sure. Start of the round, we just see Super Dash. That block was crazy.
Oh, he challenges it like right there with the...
Yeah, that standing L, he was just willing to take the risk. I think that I like it a lot. Runs up, and yeah, he just wants to run that mix-up. What in the... That was crazy. Supernoon, I mean, earlier you can see the style.
Crazy's a word.
Yeah, he's trying to, like, you know, he's trying to get in his head and be like, look, this is how I'm going to play this. Run him over. Misses the combo.
Yeah, missed the extension there. 2H here. That's going to be good for Supernoon. Tag in Piccolo. Yeah, we're going to snap back in Piccolo. Let's go.
Missed incoming.
Yeah, missed the incoming. That's unfortunate. Waiting for those assists to be back up. Goku Beam is back for Apology Man.
Yeah, going to be the drop here in the corner. Elbow into the snap. Oh, goes low. He was scared of the fuzzy. This should actually probably be the kill here. All 3 characters.
Yeah, a great choice of sparking there, too, into this combo. Knew he confirmed off of it. 7 bars.
Yeah, he's busy.
Special beam cannon.
Into the level 1. Dump that level 3. TOD off the incoming setup.
The crowd's clapping, too. They're like, wow.
I mean, sometimes you get smoked. It's like a 50-50 between, you know, instant overhead or low, and you just die. And you're like, well, it'd be like that. Orb? I didn't know that was going to mess up the combo.
I don't know. Whatever Apology Man just drank out of that bottle, though, we need some. Yeah.
He's
Give
living.
us more milk. You know, we call the level up our game there. Get some.
You
Ooh,
couldn't.
okay,
I'm not on my worst day. Oh, try to reflect, actually. I wonder if he thought that was going to be a lariat or if the beam had connected or not.
Okay,
Level 3.
Yeah. I like this choice. Gonna give him some time to think of a mix-up to do here. We're gonna see jump into MG low. Okay, goes for the jump heavy, and then goes for the...
Gets the hit. This is the kill.
Gets the super dash there.
Yeah, spends that last little bar. Waited to see if the lariat was going to kill when it didn't. Use it on the vanish. I like that a lot.
Pretty evened up here.
Yeah, 2 characters apiece. No Sparky to worry about. And I think if you're Supernoon, this shell feels pretty solid, especially with where you are. But the drop.
Yeah, he opened him up there for a second with the 2M, but drops it.
Got double jump out, super dash down. And the vanish. We see a lot of reversal vanish on defense from Supernoon, something that he goes to quite a bit.
Okay, the Piccolo ball's out, but it is gone just like that. Calling in GT Goku seems to be like the right choice, but misses that extension. Gets caught doing the auto combo.
Yeah, you're vulnerable for quite a while if you whiff it, and if it's just clean and easy super dash to get the punish. Level 3 with Piccolo to get him out of there. And you want to play this shell probably in this order if you're Apology Man, I think. 2H. I was just talking about that vanish, and I think that that's a good read.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Auto
pull it
combo.
out. His damage is pretty decent too off of it. He misses the extension there with the Goku beam. Tries to grab diagonally out of the air, but misses.
Yeah, I think the read was that he was going to get the re-jump combo too. He was going to just stay on the ground, so he tried the command throw. Level 1, level 1.
Yeah, and it's a powered up level 1 too.
Not enough still. It's close. Overhead whiffs and the 5L after. It's just completely out of range. He was like, all right.
Apology Man's just smiling. He's just smiling.
He was like, well, I was a little late.
Okay.
He's waiting for the super dash here on the ground as Apology Man.
Stagger some key blast.
Oh,
but the vanish can get punished with that 2H there.
that was really, really good from Supernoon. He was waiting and not super dashing early, I think because he knew that that's what Apology Man wanted.
Okay, that jump up managed to miss that GT Goku beam, not locked down by it. Assist coming back up though. This is Supernoon's chance to go back on offense. Okay, the beam doesn't hit.
Oh.
It's caught doing the 5 light dance.
Yeah, he tried to commit all the way. Combo here. He's gonna build up the 3 bars.
Yeah, that's clean.
Should be the kill. Well,
Is he gonna even need to? Is he gonna be able to go off level 1?
I think so,
Almost.
yeah. Wow.
Wow.
That was a really good try. Not enough to kill, though.
I feel like pre the nerfs that they did to the double supers, that would have killed, like,
Yeah.
maybe have the double
Man,
super still to,
that
like,
was so
have
good.
for the damage.
Double super was so good for
Yeah.
this character.
Oh, yeah.
This character now with double super. Oh, try to get the combo off of it.
Flip. Oh, backdash. Goes into super dash there. Not quite able to get this last little bit of pixel health here.
Oh, another
2H.
one. Man, both of the hits he's gotten on Apology Man in this life bar have been that exact situation where he got under the vanish trying to get away from the Key Blast and the 2H lands. Supernoon with game 1.
What a long game 1 too. They were really playing their hearts out there.
That last Bardock versus Goku was like, it was super long. He was just playing that whole neutral game where Apology Man got the hit, and there was a couple of moments where he just had the vanish where he was like, I gotta get out of here, I don't want to get hit by anything, and then just 2H on the ground. Supernoon was ready and willing, so round start. Again, early aggression we see from Supernoon a lot in sets like this, right?
Well, tried to super dash through, but gets denied by that GT Goku game.
All the way in. Man, he had the hit, but didn't believe in it. Break on the Dragon Rush. Both of assists are about to come back up.
Both players are doing a really good job too at calling out when the other's Dragon Rushing, but that 2H is going to get it here, get the corner positioning that Apology Man needs. Got the Hell Zone grenades.
Yeah, I feel like that super dash put him in a really, really bad spot. Fuzzy or not, goes low.
No fuzzy on that.
Punish!
Oh, misses that.
And the side switch.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
Is unfortunate for Apology Man.
Level 3, yeah. I think good time to spend it, get that extra damage right here. Put Apology Man on Spark or not.
Goes
that was a Spark bait.
Back. Yeah, that was great Spark bait. Plus frames. Oh, DP's through it.
Yeah, I think that's a good call.
Okay. I really like what I'm seeing here. Got Kid Buu in, goes into the legs, goes low. Gets that Dragon Rush off here.
Yeah, a lot of extra damage to add on to this. Gonna be the drop, level 3, bring Piccolo back in.
Yeah, I think as far as trying to do this snap meta in the corner too, it's definitely best when he has Piccolo there.
Oh yeah, Piccolo, probably the best in the game at running that corner sequence where he snaps you in, he has really, really good options, so not surprising as Sparking runs out here for Supernoon. 1-1?
Cannon, 1-1, yeah. I think you're right.
Enough.
Going to be that little bit of pixel health that just keeps haunting Apology Man here.
Wow. I think that comboed off the GT Goku assist. It looked like the tag. That was pretty slick.
We saw this in the last game, though. Wow, gets hit over the head.
Again? No, it goes low this time. GT Goku assist available. Plus frames, though.
I like the reflect on that. Manages to get away.
Oh, that's exactly what got Apology Man killed the last game. That same exact vanish, and this time Supernoon does it. Snap. Yeah, set him up with the Hell Zone.
Yeah, set it up, make him have to guess.
That was, you know, jump in and then 6M behind Hell Zone just feels like so unnecessary. It's like, you've already got this crazy 50-50 and then he just brings out another level.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Wow, that lariat.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Wow, it didn't combo. Oh, he got the 2H.
He thought he was gonna have enough time to get that
super
dash.
Dude stuck out his tongue at him. What are you, a child? He was like, oh yeah, I'm so sick. It's because he was hitting the assist character. You see Goku's live, and then Piccolo fell into it, and then it didn't combo, and then Beneath was like, oh, I can super dash in, and he got 2H.
That's some like Kid Buu shenanigans, sticking your tongue out of your opponent.
Yeah, it definitely is. You stick. Oh!
Ooh, that auto combo.
Right back at you.
Okay.
You gotta feel so smart when your auto combo hits like that. It makes you feel like a genius every time.
Big brain.
Like you did nothing special, but you're like, man, I'm good at this game. I feel it every time. I'm like, man, I'm good.
Okay, man, just get the hit off that Key Blast though. Drag him to the corner.
Yeah, stagger pressure.
Waiting for that assist to come back on deck here, and it is back up. Ooh.
Yeah, Bardock assist whiffs, but he had already got the hit, so it didn't end up mattering. Change in. That's going to whiff, yeah.
Wow, the whiff punish.
I think he had already used the smash anyway and didn't get the knockdown, so that's unfortunate for Supernoon. Auto combo.
Man is really looking strong right now. He still has Sparking on deck, too.
Oh, he hit the assist for a second, but didn't commit to anything more. Jumps out of the H legs.
Okay, so that
high flying.
Curse super dash.
Oh, we got them both, but yeah, falls out. Still extra damage that he's going to add on to Goku here.
This is going to be enough to kill King Gohan.
Yeah. Set him up. This is a great spot for Supernoon to be in because, you know, even though he doesn't have Sparking, 2 characters is definitely pretty solid. He's just got to be careful about not getting both characters hit by like Sparking Goku or something like that. They could just explode. 2M.
The jump. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tried to super dash, but the super dash win goes to Supernoon there.
Yeah, a little too far for that extension with the reverse Kamehameha. Yeah, I like the spark.
Oh, wow. Does that as it's going down.
Dragon Flash Fist beats it, and I think if you're Supernoon, you feel okay about this corner positioning. Oh, we got the hit, but didn't believe in it.
Wow, he's just pressing something in the air there to get hit by that.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a pretty rough spot for Apology Man. Oh, one of the few times.
Look at that damage too, he's just erased.
They always say Apology Man always up techs, and then finally he's like, let me just down tech 2-8.
All right, so the next hit will do this for him.
Yeah, he's in a great
Especially
spot.
while he's still in sparking, but it's running out. It's running out.
He's got so much meter. That's the important part. In the front, that's high. Oh, and he hit a button anyway.
Gets him with the 2L.
That was forbidden. That was like, he broke his trust. He's like, I trust you won't hit a button here because I'm plus. And he says, look, it's a fighting game, not a blocking game. I ain't going to sit here and die. I'm just going to swing with my 2L. Yeah, one apiece. Man. He said, you did it? He said, you hit that button? And he's like, oh, look, man.
This is what you get for sticking your tongue out at me, bro.
He's like, you're not scared? You just hit that button? He's like, why? Yeah. Easiest button input of my life. One apiece. Obviously, loses finals here, so 3 out of 5.
Okay, super dashes in after that assist goes out. Still got Team Gohan assist ready on Apology Man's side. There it is. Gets the extension with it. Okay, backs off. Goku beam out. Piccolo ball out. Ooh, gets the elbow in. Has Bardock assist up to try and extend.
Yeah, it was clean. He just air dashed in, got the H, and now he's in the corner with Bardock assist, which is great, right? Mystic Ball goes low.
Yeah,
His defense has been really good so far.
I like that he saved the Bardock assist to try and lock him down there, but right now, Apology Man with that tag in, this is looking good for him.
Oh, the bomb. It ended up clipping him trying to 2L there. H-legs.
Oh, H-legs.
This hurts. This is a lot of damage.
Evaporated.
Oh, try to 2H, I think maybe expecting a tag.
He almost got that jump back, too. Looking for the 2H there. Both get hit!
And the Powerball. Wow, it kept them together. I'm surprised one of them didn't fall out. Did both of them stay in? Why didn't he just drop them in double super? I'm surprised. Like, you don't have to try to extend with the assist. And he's going to lose a character for this.
That almost did 50% too. Look at that blue health still there.
I think the idea there was like drop him and then just like super, super, super and take as much damage as you can on the assist character. The assist character would have been probably pretty close to dying.
Okay, Piccolo Ball. Great reflex there from Supernoon. Gets hit by those though. Those key blasts, those pesky Team Gohan key blasts. They're so fast.
Very good.
Snap oh no, he didn't go for the snap that time. He went for the sliding knockdown.
Oh, empty low.
Yeah, the empty jump low.
Okay. Probably gonna be drop here, Dragon Rush, level 3.
Yeah, keeps bringing Piccolo out for this level 3, trying to get a setup after. Oh, goes for the diagonal.
Yeah, the command throw. I like that idea because, you know, Supernoon had to be pretty aware of it, and he vanished to beat it, which, oh, the elbow. He immediately had a counter for the vanish. Just vanish the vanish, keep the corner position.
Maybe that win that Apology Man just had was that change of momentum. He already has Supernoon down to his last character and still sparking left in this game. This is definitely his strongest game so far. He's played against Supernoon.
If Apology Man gets any hit, he's just going to spark up. And if it doesn't kill you, it'll be very, very, very close. And none of this health is recoverable, so... Yeah, solo mix-ups, not super scary there, just a Dragon Rush. 2M!
Yeah, he found that opening there with it. Still sitting on sparking, too.
Yeah, sparks up, okay.
Oh, missed what he was
Just a bit outside.
There.
That was a good bait actually from Supernoon. Just ran up, trying to see what he would do on defense, and
super dashes after that Mystic Ball, and that's going to be a dead Kid Boo. Apology Man going up 2 versus 1 against Supernoon.
Yeah, that was a clean game, honestly. The way he played that was just like super composed, didn't get run over, didn't panic too much on defense.
I like seeing the way he adjusted to playing against Supernoon so far.
Yeah, I think that's the style you have to play in a matchup like this. Up tech, out of there for Apology Man. I think he's got to be feeling okay about where he's sitting on the screen too. Wow, H. Oh wow, he got him with the 1M anyway. It's like just point blank. He reflected. He's like, 1M. That's a good idea. Yeah, it'll work. That was scary. He had committed to the
Yeah.
reflect.
I saw that too. Oh, gets cracked over the dome by Kid Boo here.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, not the best situation to be in right now for Apology Man.
Great damage.
Keeping him
Solid
there,
setup.
though.
Oh, wow.
The
That's like
stare down.
I feel like the second or third time we've just seen these long delays from Supernoon into like a 2L, and it's worked.
It's like a rivalry, like, look down, you know?
No meter spin or anything there. That's really weird. I thought he was going to do like the beam into level 1 or something, or level 3, but didn't commit any resources.
I feel like we can't expect anything with, you know, what we've seen today, right?
Just eats the hell zone. No combo from Apology Man.
Almost got the hit off that low there.
Vanish to
Okay.
vanish.
Yeah, I like the vanish to vanish, keeping him in the corner. Okay, sparking Supernoon once out of this situation. He wants to make this comeback here. Oh, he wins that super dash battle right there.
Yeah, and he got the combo this time off the Kid Boo ball. That's one that he missed last game. Should be the kill.
Yeah, we're going to go into Spirit Bomb. And then are we going to see level 1? Yes, we are.
Yeah, 2 meters. The javelin after.
Okay.
Nice work.
I think it's a good choice there for Supernoon to get rid of Piccolo as fast as possible. Definitely been a troublemaker for him. And just like this, Bardock's going to get this hit. Almost has 3 bars on deck. There we go. This is going to be enough to kill Team Gohan.
Yeah,
making
that's
very quick work.
Easy kill, 2-bar kill. And now I think if you're Supernoon, you're looking at this like, all right, well, game plan's going great. All I have to do is kill Goku. And there's been a lot of people in their life that have said that sentence.
Like Android 16?
Yeah, everybody. Everybody's like, all I gotta do is kill Goku. Everybody else is dead.
Okay,
It
I
shouldn't
like
be
that
that
jump
hard.
back heavy, but Supernoon's going to find the opening here. Sitting on 3 bars. Been really good at managing his meter in this game, I think.
Oh, no 2H.
Oh, tries to challenge that. Okay, great reflect there from beneath on that. Ooh, the
Mystic
Mystic
Ball.
Ball.
Oh, nice jump on the
Oh,
gumball.
okay, he jumped out of it. I like that. Saw 2H there somewhere. Great reflect. Key blast. Oh, the Mystic Ball heavy.
Yeah, that was really clean.
Woo.
And the extension with the assists. Level 1, level 1.
Yeah, we're going into a game 5, folks.
Yeah, very well played. I think Supernoon in that game just kind of like steamrolled from the beginning, and then once he just got these hits, it's very hard, I feel like, to recover, right? He's such a scrambly, fast player to play against, and if anything goes wrong, like, it can very quickly snowball out of control.
Absolutely. This has been very entertaining seeing this run back. It was obviously very more one-sided when we watched them play in the winner's side.
Yeah.
And just for Apology Man, like, to be on a roll here, you know, he's made it all this way.
Cornered early. Wow, that was a lot of movement from Supernoon to, like, dash up, jump back. Like, he was really looking for something from Apology Man. I'm not sure. Snap early. He just dashed in.
What?
And he like super dash. He said, I'm out of here. He said, you know what would suck is if it was not my time to mix you up, so I'm just going to mix you up. Like, I'm just dash up. I don't care about what's happening. I'm going to build 3 meters so I can level 3 early.
Okay, yeah, he's going to go right into that Bardock level 3. Get some mix after. Let's see what he does.
Yeah,
He goes for the
gumball.
jump in heavy, then goes for the low after the gumball.
Yeah, more stagger pressure. GT Goku assist. But he just catches a raw H. And I mean, with his assist to extend, this should be the kill.
Not a good place to be losing your beam assist like that early.
Yeah, and not only that, but Supernoon like got hit, snapped, and it was like, uh-oh, here comes the offense. And he just like, I don't know, just bulldogged his way out of the corner. And it now is in a great spot. Early kill.
Yeah, Apology Man not locking him down when he had that chance to get the Bardock with Piccolo in the corner. That's going to come back to haunt him potentially here.
Yeah, that one incoming mix-up not going his way. Tag in. It looked like Apology Man was waiting for it for a little while, but then once he went airborne, it's a little harder to call out.
Wow, that was great. I really like what I just saw there. Getting the hit overhead and then going low.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got a 3rd jumping L. That was a lot of buttons that he came down with when he was staircasing him. Level 3.
Okay, that was pretty good damage
Oh.
too. Gets it again.
That was tight. I like that a lot. That was a cool mix-up.
Now that's the cool thing about seeing so much more of Team Gohan now.
All right, spark up, run up. He was waiting to see, I think, if he'd uppercut or something. This is a bad spot to be.
Oh, the fake out going in the
Yeah,
wall.
I feel like anybody in the world, like when you see gumball into neutral jump, if you're not Goichi, the lights just flash before your eyes. Like, that's just the end. You're like, well, guess I'm going to eat this damage. Spark or not. Oh, the tag instead, no sparking.
Okay. He does have that sparking on deck. That is a good place to be, but he gets cracked over the dome. Mystic Ball.
Yeah, side switch, a lot of life lost. Doesn't go for the level 3, baits the spark, but he didn't really have a good answer there.
And he was looking to try and grab him out of the air too. Thought he was going to probably jump over him.
Yeah, he's got Bardock assist here. Gumball set up, other side low.
Okay, so far good defense here from Apology Man, dealing with the situation. Just needs to find his footing here.
Wow, I'm surprised that hit.
The
Yep.
super dash and a Mystic Ball.
That is so good. Having that Mystic Ball, knockdown, beam assist, air dash H, 6M, Bardock assist. Bruh.
Supernoon.
That was like the and one mixtape. He was just like ran him over and over. That was crazy.
And over and over and over again.
6M. He's like, I'm gonna just break your ankles. Hold up. Last character here for Apology Man and Supernoon. And they turned it all the way around from a big deficit. Auto combo.
It relies on is and that super dash in from Supernoon. This is sitting pretty here, but chops. Oh, the 2H from Apology Man.
Yeah, that was a big commitment on the super dash. Oh no, the dropped combo. That's gotta feel bad.
Okay,
Vanish the guard cancel. And now that'll do it. Level 3.
Level 3.
The Majin Okaba to move Supernoon back into the grand finals against ChrisG. Handshake. Oh, he gave him the left-handed handshake.
Oh.
That's rough.
Wow.
I feel you there. I mean, he had the arcade stick in the right hand. It's fair enough. Nice work from Supernoon. He moves on, and he looked like he was in trouble, but he kind of like, dug in his feet, and he looked great on that. And these are the points he needs, right? He's somebody who's trying to qualify for the World Tour Finals. Making it back into Grand Finals is a big deal, right? It's a big difference in points that you want to try to get there. Obviously, he's very far away from that Grand Finals. Getting the W here, he's got to reset and then win another set against ChrisG, who sent them down here 3-0 in the Winners Finals. So we'll see how that goes. This is a full bracket. If you missed any of the matches today, obviously, you can usually check them out. They get uploaded on the Bandai Namco Fight channel if you guys want to check those out later. And they've been great so far. So this is going to be our Grand Finals here. ChrisG versus Supernoon in Puerto Rico for first attack.
Yeah, give it up, everybody. We've made it this far. Dragon Ball can take a while, but
yes,
we're here. We're here.
It's Dragon Ball, and sometimes it takes a while, but we got there. And to be fair, I blame another game that was much longer before this. Dragon Ball started late because of it, so if everybody you wanted to tune in earlier, it's not our bad, all right? Dragon Ball, we're here on time. We were ready to go. It's just, tournament standard time. It happens. TST.
I think all of us are so happy to be here, and shout-outs to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Nothing but hospitality.
Yeah, it's been great so far.
Nothing but hospitality here. Beautiful island. We are so thankful to be here, those of us that aren't from here. So thank you, everyone.
Puerto Rico's been dope.
Shout out. And the Puerto Rican players here are just so strong. So shout outs to them.
Yeah, PR has been great so far. I've been enjoying it. And and the cool thing about it is Puerto Rico has been really hospitable so far. Everybody's been really nice to us. And it's one of those situations where even the voices in my head that are yelling from backstage can tell me that it's been, hey, Callisto, how about you turn off your damn mic back there, all right? Thanks. All right, I tried to tell him in a sneaky manner, chat room, but, he wasn't listening. So, got to tell him sometimes.
Also, too bad, speaking of Puerto Rican players, too bad we don't have a Big Butt Jackson up here
That guy's
now.
a legend, dude.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that guy. Representing the Puerto Rico FGC. I can't think of anybody better, to be honest with you. Dude's a legend.
The name was great, though.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting it, and I was hit with the whammy.
Yes.
And it was great. And even in our first match that we saw him play, there was that guy with the recorder. Remember that?
I do. That was the first match I commentated in Dragon Ball.
The guy pulls out a recorder.
But that was against Big Butt Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the very first thing I saw in Puerto Rico. I was like, I knew I'd come to a special place.
Big Butt Jackson when he was playing on there because he was kind of
he was
jamming out, and we were getting into it. Here we go, our grand finals.
Yeah, gonna be grand finals. A good one. This is the same match we saw in our winners finals. Was a blowout. And if you're Supernoon here, I think, he had a long time to sit and think about it. He had that losers final set where, he really clutched it out. And you got to feel froggy, I think, coming into this. And I'm excited to see how this goes. ChrisG obviously looked dominant before. Whoa, a turnaround super dash.
Yeah, going right into it. Frieza taking Kid Buu to the corner.
Air dash in, and that's a big, big pickup early on. Supernoon already on the back foot. And this is the character I feel like that is always so scary for Supernoon as well. Level 3 built.
Yeah, I like that we see so much with ChrisG playing Frieza that he goes right into that level 3 when he has the ability to.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. And wake up buttons gets clipped. Sparking healing is great, but, you know, the unfortunate thing is that it doesn't always matter when your opponent gets a hit like this. So we're going to drop him here. Level 1 with the Yamcha.
Vacuum of space. Down.
That was rough, yeah. Rough first character. Sparking Spent still died in second. 2M starter from ChrisG. I wonder if he was looking to beat a round start Lariat, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, he did have the GT Goku assist out there. It didn't end up hitting, so there was no blocks on, but he gets that jump down.
For a second, he had both, too, and I thought that was going to be the situation. This again.
Wow, ChrisG being really dominant. He's like, it's late.
Yeah,
I'm
his
trying
extension.
to make quick work right now.
Oh, he charged it all the way up. Dragon
right,
Rush.
Dragon Rush, man.
I like
Those
it.
plus frames, man. It's like super plus, like
Yeah, plus a million.
many plus.
As many pluses as you can get as he spends the level 3 here. Obviously no sparking for Noon. So, you know, he's going to take this little damage that he can get. Yeah, backs off. He was waiting for a reflect, waiting for a tag. ChrisG's defense very solid.
Oh, I like the vanish away from that. Oh, he didn't capitalize off those beams hitting, but gets
That's
2H
both?
there. That is both.
With the auto
That's going to
combo.
be a dead Frieza, too. Level
Yeah.
1. Level 1. Trying to get as much damage off of this as possible. Look at that. Less than half the health, like 40% about that left on Yamcha if he can get the snap out.
And he got GT Goku in, which I think is a big one too. Try to auto combo and off the whiff vanish.
To carry it there.
Down tech auto combo. This is looking like Supernoon's kind of back in control.
Yeah, he's back in business a little bit. I don't know if he's going to snap out or not. I think he's going to go for the Spirit Bomb. Yes, he is. 3 bars.
All right, drop him. This is a pretty rough spot to be if you're Chris. Spark or not, try to bait the sparking.
Yeah.
The second time I think we've seen that.
I like the back off there. Ooh, goes right into it. Doesn't manage to get the extension there that he was looking for, but gets the hit there over GT Goku.
Yeah, I think Supernoon getting a little wily on defense. We've seen down tech buttons or wake up buttons like 3 or 4 times already.
Okay, what's it going to be from ChrisG?
Wake up level 3.
All right, and this is going to be enhanced. Got a little bit of extra damage there. Super Saiyan 4, Goku.
Yeah, it was just like a like ChrisG went for 6M, right? I was like, all right, let me just try the 6M. Yeah, spark. He has too much blue life there. I think not to spark, right? I mean,
yeah, may as well get it back while you can, especially after that.
Down tech
buttons. By it.
Yeah, it's clear that that's the plan for Supernoon, right? Like he's down tech buttons or wake up buttons like 5 or 6 times. So
building some bar off of this too. Gonna go right into another Spirit Bomb here.
I like it. I think this is what he needs. I mean, there's no more sparking on deck to deal with on wake up, reflect.
I like the reflect there from ChrisG. Great call out on that.
And
And
block.
good defense here from Supernoon. Ready to challenge anything that ChrisG is doing. Almost made work of his Yamcha there.
That was a big drop. He had the kill on Yamcha, but beautiful. Again, that 2H. We've been talking about that this top 8, how important it is to have those on deck.
After he got rid of Frieza, notice the change here. He's going to go in. Pressure here. Supernoon getting the hit, and ChrisG is going to be down to just his Yamcha.
Yeah, big empty jump low, and I mean, this started out really rough for Supernoon, right? The kill, the sparking loss, and everything, but ChrisG has really tightened things up since then. Oh, and he down techs light, got the hit. That was looking like Supernoon could have had the combo off the Bardock assist. Now we're all tied up here, 1 character apiece. A lot of meter for Chris, which is really where Yamcha shines, right? Level 1, level 3, and having those meters for the H Wolfing Fist is really important. Super dash in the front. That should be the kill.
Yeah. Gonna go into a level 1 after the knockdown.
Beautifully
Yeah,
done.
goes
Sand
right
Spirit.
into it.
Yeah, and I think, you know, that's a great start for Supernoon here. If you lose this kid boost at the very beginning, you know, your sparking's gone, and with 2 characters, you make this full comeback against a 3-person team with sparking on deck.
Yeah, he had a ways to go, and he made it through that. So game 1 going to Supernoon here, looking to reset that bracket. Take this. Okay, great tech there. Okay, GT Goku beam down. Yamcha's still on deck if, okay, not quite able to convert off of that. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, gonna get the combo.
Yeah, gonna get the combo off of that.
Wow.
Drops it. A lot
Yeah,
of drops here again.
missed the dash up 2M.
Okay, gonna get some pressure going. Yamcha assist back on deck here. Gonna get the discs out, keep that pressure rolling. Goes right into that Dragon Rush. And he has 3 bars. Are we gonna see a level 3 here? Yes, we are.
Yeah, I think you got to spend it, get the knockdown. We've seen this before from Chris. And reflecting to nothing from Supernoon. I think maybe looking for the tag on Wake Up, and he didn't go for it.
I like him covering himself, too, with the assist, like when he super dashes in there.
Yamcha assist, dis.
Going back into the disc. Okay, Sparky's out. Doesn't want to have to deal with that. The last time he ate a Dragon Rush for it.
Ooh, couldn't get the combo. Wow, on the other side. That was messed up. He got mixed up because the super dash whiffed and the 2H. So Sparking gone there for Supernoon.
Not quite enough for 3 bars there.
Yeah, not what ChrisG wanted with a run up. 2M connects. I wonder if he tried to reflect and just got hit.
Oh, here we go. Gonna go with the knockdown. Got a lot of bars on deck here. Goes right into the Kid Buu level 3. Majin Okaba.
Run up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we are getting gold, baby.
That was a good try, I think, from Supernoon. Ran up, tried to bait, see if he was going to spark, see if he was going to wake up with something, and it was the level 3 gets the hit. Drops the combo, but he's got to make this count, this gold Frieza, while he still has it. Assist about to come back up.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not going to lie. Wow, he gets the level 3 through the gap there.
I love it. That's a beautiful idea. I mean, he's in golden Frieza. Like, what is the chances that a golden Frieza with offense is going to, like, block in that kind of scenario, right? Like, he just wants to, you know, do as much offense as he can while he's gold.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out, too, is the ChrisG using the all blue squad there. When Frieza goes gold, it actually kind of, it looks really nice.
Yeah, it does. And it's kind of, it looks weird. It's like hard to tell.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Okay. Patience, patience, patience.
Oh, hitting the front.
Super dash in there.
Gonna drop him. He has Yamcha assist here and a lot of meter to extend. We'll see what the choice is gonna be.
Yeah, he did use that Yamcha assist to extend here. Gonna go right into the Spirit Bomb. This should be enough to kill.
Yeah, and he has meters in his pocket. Drop the level 1. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that he didn't try anything fancy either. He didn't try like run up Dragon Rush or anything like that. He just took the level 1 to get the kill. I think it's worth it to be safe.
Okay, Yamcha assist not quite reaching there to make him block that.
Oh, run up jump. I wonder if he was looking for a jump back.
Great reflex on that. Ooh, tried to go for the plus frame, sparked out of it.
Oh, level 3. Maybe too late. No,
yeah,
it's still hit.
He got him right before that last bit.
Yeah, that
right
was
before
close.
He landed.
So he's going to regen it with Sparking here, but the jump off the health vanish.
Yeah, that vanished into the jump in. That was so good. And this is going to be enough to kill here. Just needs a level 1. There it is.
Beautiful kill. So now great spot for ChrisG. Has that level 2 Sparking. You know, built quite a bit of bar, and he's got to feel pretty solid, I think, about this position, especially if he gets an early hit here. All right, Yamcha assist. Runs up low, and the H connects. It's going to be big.
With that H, he has 6 bars to spend here.
Plus Yamcha.
Yeah.
He's going to do solo. That way, I think for the mix-up, he has Yamcha assist, right? So if this doesn't work, Yamcha assist still there to back it up after. Air dash over, missed it. Yamcha assist available. Guard cancel, almost chases it. Another one.
He doesn't want to deal with this. He keeps trying to use the guard cancel, but Yamcha assist is on deck, but great reflect there to not have to deal with it. Okay,
Supernoon out of meter. He spent all his meter trying to guard cancel out of there. Wow, the 6M went over it?
And like you said, he's using all of his meter guard cancel out of there. He did not want to have to deal with being locked down by Yamcha assist. But he still has to deal with some of this pressure, and that's going to do it the heavy.
Yeah, that should be enough. Drop him back into the corner. Air 2H. Oh, he didn't have the smash, though.
Yeah, he didn't have it.
But that'll do it anyway. The super dash down, the shake of the head. He's like, what happened?
What
I dropped this, you dropped that. I wombo, you wombo. It all worked out as we go to 1 apiece.
I wombo. Forget about it.
That's how I feel. You know, it's like life goes on. Sometimes you drop some stuff. Even in grand finals, everybody makes mistakes. I like that little challenge attempt, but...
Wow, the jump in into the Yamcha assist.
He's going to combo with this. Take the snap early. I like that choice, given that there wasn't that much damage left.
He's making sure he traps him this time in the corner. Assists are back up on deck. Discs are out, hits the low. Combos off of it.
Yeah, this again. That's a lot of damage to E, and he can spend that early level 3, which we've seen him do quite a bit.
Yep, and he's doing it. Frieza on the roids. Here we go, right into disc. Oh, manages to escape out of there, but those discs were able to keep him at least blocking.
Oh, nice 2H. Just caught Chris on the other side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is big damage, too.
Right into level 3. Here we go.
Yeah, tail end of that reaching. Nice, like, 60% on that. Oh, plus frames.
Gumball out. Patience, patience.
It's interesting, like, Supernoon had Gumball blocked, didn't do a neutral jump, he didn't do anything. He just waited. Maybe looking for a spark?
The patience too on ChrisG. Finally, he sparks, gets super dash, well, the change gets him.
Yeah, ended up working out for him.
Yeah, it worked out for him.
I think that's one of those situations where, like, ChrisG just got thrown rock like 9 times in a row, right? Supernoon just ran up, Dragon Rush, ran up, Dragon Rush, ran up, Dragon Rush. Chris is like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
He's going to go into Yamcha. Like you said, this is kind
Nice
of hard
punish.
one. Yeah, he called him out on it, though.
It didn't hurt too bad, actually, but that was a really good idea from Supernoon, at least, to jump forward.
Wins the air-to-air here. Who are we bringing back out? Bringing back out Bardock. Goes into the jump heavy. Got Frieza assist ready. There we go. Good defense here from Supernoon. GT Goku beam. Yeah, wow, the patience here. Manages his advantage out of the corner. Now it is ChrisG who is in trouble.
Yeah, second time we've seen him get hit on the 2M before the Gumball even starts up, so I got to imagine that's a reflect of him just standing up too early. Level 3.
Yep.
Not the kill. But he's in a great spot here. No assist available. Dragon Rush again, and Chris's breaks. That is so good. Post Dragon Rush break, the M into the L for the whiff to fall down and either go low or overhead after is really, really good.
Getting rid of Yamcha is a great choice because you get rid of that assist, and that's a good assist to have.
You do not want Yamcha assist out there for all of his characters, especially because Frieza doesn't have that much life anymore anyway. This would be a snap.
Oh yeah, we're going to bring in Bardock. He definitely wants to get him out of the way. Notices that this has been a character that's been doing quite a lot of work to him, especially with the assists.
No bar?
I guess he's trying to save it. Maybe he's trying to be conservative here.
Yeah, that was weird. He had 4 meters. Could have been the kill. Falls with a light. Supernoon just blocking it out.
Backs off after that. Doesn't have assist ready, but Frieza assists back up. Yamcha's just gone, man.
Guard cancel. Vanishes him back to the corner, but he ends up getting cornered by that air-to-air Mystic Ball. He's going to get the knockdown.
Yeah. Supernoon not having any meter right now. Gets super dash in on.
Yeah, he was in the middle of a backdash.
All right. Bardock just trying to get rid of him. Gets it finally from this Dragon Rush.
Yeah, he really kind of like grinded down this Bardock's health. And now, got a pretty tied up game here. Obviously, life lead for Supernoon a bit, but ChrisG was 7 meters.
That's some full sticks of butter.
That's a lot of meter. And this, too, like when you have GT Goku, that's like, you know, spear bombs. That's like a lot of damage he had to hit on the standing L.
Backs off, I like it, but calls out the super dash with that 2H.
Yeah, the downtown super dash calls it out easy peasy. Double level 1 for the kill, and ChrisG looking great, really putting in a lot of work, this GT Goku, who has been on point for the last like few minutes and really done an awesome job. Oh, he baited him.
Wow.
That was clean.
This is going to be a dead Frieza, I think. Does he have enough?
Level 1, he's going to try.
It's enhanced.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, that's enough to kill. It's, you got the Rat Pack for this little clash here.
The big deal, too, is ChrisG has so much meter, right? Like, this is 5 meters. Any hit is going to really hurt. You can set up the self-spear bomb. 6 now. This is scary for Supernoon to get hit by anything. Jump back out of there.
Who is going to get the opening first? That is the question. Both these characters, again. Oh, there we go. ChrisG manages to find the opening first. Are we going to see a level 3? Yes, we are.
Air level 3. He'd already used the smash with the vanish earlier, right? He spent 2 bars on that, so I think it was probably worth it for him to just take that and to get the air level 3 knockdown for the setup after and make him guess. Runs up vanish.
Okay, vanish to vanish.
Yeah, he lost the meter for it, but a little bit of extra damage.
But that super dash, that's great for Supernoon, but falls out of it. ChrisG trying to find that opening. He could close this out if he finds it.
Nice.
Gets that 2H, that's going to do it. Game 2 is going to go to ChrisG.
Yeah, clutch with that 2H at the very end, and you can see Supernoon's face. He's like, man, I was so close. Going up 2-1 there. ChrisG clutches it out. All right, we got a 2-1 set here, ChrisG. You know, obviously last time it was 3-0 on the winner's side, and Supernoon, the way he's been playing so far, it's already very clear that was, ooh, he had a reflect bait, nice and easy, but didn't get the punish he was looking for, and the Dragon Rush ends up connecting anyway.
Just bringing him down there, going into into that Mystic Ball. Okay, the change, but gonna get punished on that.
Yeah, all but ready.
Yeah, great 2H there from Supernoon. Going in the Bardock assist.
Runs up staggers, trying to catch ChrisG, maybe going for like Dragon Rush or something like that.
Trying to bait out maybe a reflect and then punish it. Another. He's getting punished. Yeah, he's getting 2H all over the place, man.
A lot of damage, spend that level 1, level 3. And yeah, so far you can tell that Supernoon really trying to impose his will this round. The staggered L's, walking up to him, catching him off guard.
GT Goku not looking in a good spot there. Good time to sparking for sure. Goes right into the Dragon Rush here. All right. Maybe he's going to gain back his momentum. We've seen Chris do it before.
That's been the air level 3. So sparking's gone. But you put Supernoon in the same kind of spot that ChrisG was just in, right? Knockdown, got to guess after the level 3. Assist available. 6M connects.
Yeah, 6M into the Yamcha assist, the classic.
So good. Why not, right? Gonna build some meter. That meter penalty's gone now. 3 bars. This is the kill. 1-1-1.
I feel like for a while we were seeing, before this last patch, we were seeing the 6M on Bardock and the Yamcha assist. Like, we saw that a lot.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's one of those assists that's just super, super fast, right? So it's really hard to know that that's what he's going to do beforehand.
Smart vanish.
There's no meter from ChrisG to challenge, but hits a button, disconnect, teleport. 2H on the other side.
Goes right into it, goes for the low. Gonna get the hit off of it, get the discs out. 3 bars on deck here for ChrisG. Gonna build that 4th one, go into the level 1.
Yeah,
right
1-3. Yeah, perfectly done for Chris. I think you'll take all the extra damage you can get on this, put him on a pixel, force the spark or not. Yeah. At Supernoon, you got to get the hit here with sparking, which, it hit with the gumball.
He gets caught by that super dash, though. This is going to be a dead GT Goku right here.
Yeah, and I think that's great for him because he needs to get these kills quick. If he can get another hit, he can probably kill another character pretty fast.
Yeah, especially if he can build some more meter.
Yeah, he's got that sparking for the extra damage, extra meter, holds the vanish.
Okay, great tech there, yeah. All right.
Oh, caught him low and the 6M?
To...
Yeah, that could have been a combo like twice there, and he had the Yamcha. Wow, trying to hit 2L to catch the run up, but doesn't go for it.
Drops in that bow there. We got 3 bars on deck here. We're going to see GT Hans level 3.
Very, very good spot.
The power of that red eyeshadow.
I gotta get on there. Knockdown. Oh, that was clean, and he gets the auto combo. Man, oh man, that whiff jump L, and this is looking great here for Supernoon.
Yeah, it's all up to Yamcha right now to close this out, and either ChrisG will take it, or Supernoon will be 1 game away from a reset.
Yeah, and I think, to be fair, ChrisG has made the impossible happen with this character before, so that was clean.
Air-to-air that he just lost.
Yeah, and he actually ended up getting the combo with Kid Buu. It's like he called it knowing he was just going to hit the air-to-air. Man, didn't build 3 meters. He was so close. Auto combo, back to the corner. Beautiful. And there's the knockdown. Not enough to kill, but ChrisG in a real bad spot.
Yeah, this is not looking very good for him right now. This is definitely looking very in favor of Supernoon.
Ooh, that's both.
That's super. Oh, wow.
He might actually. Oh, he fell out, but he's going to get the snap anyway.
He's going to snap in, try and get this last bit of Kid Buu, and he is going to take it. If he makes this comeback.
It's a lot of life still. Yeah, GT Goku has a lot of life, but it's definitely not out of the question. It's just like 1 super dash. Anything, any mistake from Chris can really cost him. Take into a Dragon Rush, anything will do it. Pressure all day. Poe goes in, Poe goes out. Super dash in, no 2H. Super dash
jump back heavy that he did.
Oh,
the whiff for that whiff will think this.
And that's gonna do it. Supernoon ties up the set, 2 apiece here in our grand finals. 1 more to reset the bracket. Try to get those extra points here. Qualify himself for the finals. And that's a big, big W, getting that whiff punish there.
And we're going into a game 5 here, folks, tonight.
All right, back into a huge game here. We had that first set, winners finals, 3-0 ChrisG. Now we're looking at a 2-2 situation. Can we get that reset?
This is where it counts. This is where it counts. If you're ChrisG, you want to close this out.
And Supernoon, you know, he wants those points. He wants to win this event. We were talking about it earlier. He needs it at the air dash H. I feel like this Frieza has put in work like every game so far, especially round start. Takes the slide.
The guy got a Napoleon complex. He is going to do work. All right.
There's a lot of little fellas on his team, too. There it's in. Jumps back. That's a punish.
Yeah, I like the punish on that. Great reaction from ChrisG. Going to snap in, bring back in Kid Buu. Wants to get him out of here. Both assists still up. Great defense from Supernoon on this.
Oh, the reflect. He had the right idea, but there was just enough of a gap that he whiffed to end. This come back. It's going to be that air level 3 that we've seen a few times so far.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Bulk up.
I think we might see a spark here.
Yeah. Okay. ChrisG managing to keep the pressure here. Vanish, vanish. Oh, another vanish. Gets clipped, though, and this is going to be Supernoon's chance.
Yeah. Big chance.
Yeah, Sparking's about to run out. There it goes.
Reflect. Oh, he almost comboed off that Bardock assist.
I know,
Man, and the empty low. There's enough meter here for Supernoon to probably be able to kill.
He's definitely going to kill here.
It's going to be very close. He's got 4 meters. Dragon Rush. 1-1-1. Nice work. That combo route. Very, very well done. Throw the javelin. I like it a lot.
Supernoon, 2 characters and a Sparking away from resetting the bracket here tonight, folks.
Yeah, and the big W there, too, is like, oh, man, that was crazy. The clash and the combo, that was sick. Auto combo back to the corner. And builds up that 4. Going to spend 3 of them here.
Going right into the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah.
Lend them your energy.
All right, guess here. Goes low.
Goes for the low, yeah.
He doesn't have any assists here either, so the pressure ends pretty early. Oh, 2H, yeah.
That's going to be some heavy damage here right now, folks.
Not enough to kill. I think maybe like even 2H into 6M. Yeah, of course he had the 6M.
You called it. You said the 6M, and he did it.
Yeah, in that case, like, you know, he got pulled down to the ground and he was able to super dash. Man, both round start, air dash back with GT Goku. Ew.
Okay. Oh, super dash cross up. Here we go.
Yeah, reverse Kamehameha, and he's got the Bardock assist to extend here.
Yep.
Auto combo.
Level 3. Here we go.
Set
I can see this be where the Sparking gets spent, right?
Yeah, Spark. Maybe like he's gonna try to see if he'll bait it. There it is. Yeah.
There it is.
You have to wait because
Snap.
snap here for sure. Supernoon's tried to bait that Sparking so many times, and finally he committed to a good like defense from Chris to know when to do it.
I'm just trying to figure out what ChrisG is going to do in this situation, but he gets cracked over the dome, and Supernoon is going to get that hit, and he has 3 bars on deck.
Yeah, he can go for the kill here. Sparking's about to run out. 1-3, that'll do it. He built the 4th meter.
Do it. Bardock level 3. ChrisG just down to Yamcha right now.
Yamcha between Supernoon and a reset here, and as we said, he needs these points, right? He needs these points for this Tenkaichi event to try to qualify for the finals. Up against ChrisG here. ChrisG, the punish!
Ooh, that's going to be some nice damage here.
This should be the kill?
Yeah, Spirit Ball into Wolf Fang Fist. He has the meter to spend. Spend it.
Yeah, 1-3. Gonna howl on him at the very end.
The crowd's going wild.
Last characters for both players here. This is a reset or tournament. We'll see what it's gonna be. Super dash in early from ChrisG.
Can ChrisG clutch it out, folks?
That's the question. Man, nice block. Power pole, scary to deal with there. ChrisG not committing to too much. Dragon Rush!
The Dragon Rush, building that 4th bar off of it.
It's so scary now. He's got 5 meters, level 3.
Right into the Wolf Fang Fist.
So
Let's hear you howl.
He's got meter to spend here too. Oh, the H. Air dash. Okay.
Oh no, the vanish.
This is really scary for Chris. No 2H. Jumps over. Oh. The air footsie. That's how this works. Super dash loses.
Pulled out of the air there.
What a block from Chris. Blocks the 6M.
I like the back dash.
This is so scary.
Oh,
beats it.
The jump heavy.
The Wolf Fang
Fist. Can he close it out here, folks, tonight?
He's so close.
He's so close.
It wouldn't have killed. Level 1 would not have killed. The vanish confirmed.
The vanish is going to kill in New York. ChrisG is your champion here at First Attack.
Congratulations to him. Prevents the reset.
There's no reset here tonight, folks.
Excellently done. Supernoon tried to bring it all the way back, and Chris stayed so solid throughout that entire time. Man, that was super, super, super clean from Chris. And the funny thing is, I was just thinking that jump H, man, he was so close. He didn't get the confirm into the vanish the first time. The second time, he was ready. Whew. What a crazy set that was. That was super, super good. Supernoon with a second place finish. And nice work. Whew. That was close. That was super, super close. At the very end, like he hit that jump H, and I was like, he's gonna vanish combo. Didn't do anything, and I was like, bro, he hit the lazy boy. I was like, I need it. I need the vanish confirm. Yeah, that was so good.
Supernoon did a really good job at putting up a fight and almost resetting that, but I will say ChrisG had an amazing run here, and it's great to see this too after, you know, he just made top 8 at ECT and didn't even get to do that run through, so it's great to see him get to do the full run here on the winner's side and take it.
That's right. Yeah, he had ECT top 8, and then he had to like fly home, right? So obviously he couldn't compete in the top 8, which is unfortunate. Now this time he got to play. This is what happens when you let him play, right? He's the champion. He wins here on the stage at First Attack in Puerto Rico. The final game to close things out here has been really, really fun to watch so far. And I think we're going to have Bono on the stage for awards in a little bit here, which should be great. I want to see everybody up there nice and pretty on this stage. If you haven't seen the stage like in a wide shot yet, it's beautiful. It looks really good.
I love the presentation here. I love the banners.
Yeah, it looks great. It reminds me kind of like the Combo Breaker stage. It's got like the 2 big banners and like the big screen. It's very similar. I mean, the aesthetic of it to me is awesome. So it's really cool. We see all the players coming up on the stage, which is really cool. There's a lot of fun players from all over the world.
I see Tachikawa patting ChrisG on the back. Maybe he'll pick up Frieza again from this, you know?
I gotta do him like that. You just gotta bring up the Frieza.
The call out, man. He's like, I'm gonna pick up Frieza again.
Dude, to be fair.
I just read it on his face.
To be fair, that ChrisG Frieza was so good.
It was good.
It was very good. I feel like
it was good.
He won the point battle like almost every time and would just get these big hits and then spend the level 3 in the air. And like, yeah, his Frieza looked awesome. I feel like it's one of the biggest reasons. And also his really, really solid defense, especially I feel like when he got down to like moments where when Kid Buu's running offense, you're just stuck. Or when he does gumball and neutral jump or something, you're just stuck. And ChrisG survived those moments, which is really, really important. He has legendary defense as a versus game player, so that was very impressive. Man, what a sick set. Oh, I see a flag on the stage.
Looks like we're getting everyone up here for the awards.
Yeah, it should be really fun, really
exciting.
Cool.
This was a really good top 8.
Yeah, it was dope. It was really, really fun top 8, and the matches were good. There was a lot of fun players to watch for sure. We saw a lot of Team Gohan, which is a character that I think is really fun to watch. Even in this version of the game, with as good as he is, he's still like really entertaining.
And I think that comes from us not getting to see him that much
throughout
the game's
this
life
version
as the more popular. Like this version of the game. But I've heard a lot of people, like especially like I think it was Dekillsage, like saying how it is this version of the game is like one of the most fun to play for a lot of people.
Yeah,
regardless of what you see a lot of. Like a lot of people are still having fun and getting to play like a lot of the characters that they want.
It's cool. I mean, you know, there's a lot of really, really good characters, but you know, it's like that in any game, right? It's always like that. So it looks like we're gonna head to the stage for our lovely award ceremony.
First of all, people, thank you everybody for standing up all the way here with us throughout this magnificent hype of an event right here in the Dragon Ball Tenkaichi World Tour. We're here with Mono. We're about to start giving out the medals and the trophy and an amazing, very beautiful fight stick. But here we go. Tied in 7th place, we got Dekillsage. Also tied in 7th, we got RMC. Tied in for 5th, we got Subatomic Sabers. Also tied for 5th, we got Tachikawa. On 4th place, we got Nakkiel. As for top 3, on 3rd place, we got Apology Man. On 2nd place, Supernoon. ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 First Attack Grand Champion for Dragon Ball Fighters, EGPR Chris G! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of this, your event, First Attack 2019 Game and Weekend! Round of applause for top 8!
There you have it, everybody. Our Top 8 award ceremony. A really, really fun Top 8 to watch. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope everybody enjoyed it at home, staying up late into the evening. It is 11 p.m. here over in Puerto Rico, which means it's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. So thanks, everybody, for watching all late. If you're on the West Coast, it's still early. And wherever you are in the world, I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out some Dragon Ball.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. I'm probably, it's probably 5 o'clock somewhere, but it was a really fun top 8. And, you know, it's cool to be here and do the last Tenkaichi event. Obviously, 2 Saga events coming up. There's one in 2 weeks, and then the Japan one later on after that. Then we're going to have the finals in France, which is going to be really fun. So thank you for joining me on top 8. I hope everybody at home enjoyed.
Great joining you, and I think we had a great top 8 and a great closeout to this last Tenkaichi event. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Later.